Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone, and welcome to the 2022 AFC Championship game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is the AFC Championship game of the 2021-2022 season that will be played at Arrowhead Stadium. And oh boy, we have the definition of an underdog story coming into this game as the Cincinnati Bengals were projected to finish last place in the AFC North this season. They've gone on a Cinderella run. They've made the playoffs. They beat the Raiders in the wild card. They go on the road and upset the number one seed Tennessee Titans on the road. And now they will take their chances against the Kansas City Chiefs for a chance to clinch their first ever Super Bowl appearance since the 1988-89 season, back when Boomer Esiason was their quarterback and he won MVP. And on the Kansas City side, this game at Arrowhead Stadium will be the fourth straight AFC Championship game played at a stadium, which is tying the Buffalo Bills, tying the Let me rephrase that. The Kansas City Chiefs today hosting their fourth straight AFC Championship game. That's an NFL record. I was about to say tying the Bills from the 90s, but I forgot. 1992 AFC Championship game was played in Miami, so Buffalo played 3 of their 4 AFC Championship games from the 90s at home at Ralph Wilson Stadium. And I would like to say I'm also broadcasting on a new computer. Hopefully that's going well. As Arrowhead Stadium, we are ready. Chiefs coming off the overtime win, 42-36 over the Bills last week. The Bengals game-winning field goal by Evan McPherson. The Bengals beat the Titans 20-17. We take a look at Week 17, where Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase had the best games of the entire season. Cincinnati won that one. But it was, and the ginormous but is that it was in Cincinnati. Can the Bengals, 3 weeks later, beat the Chiefs on the road? As this is Tommy Townsend to kick it off. The Bengals are ready. Bengals are 2-0 in AFC Championship games. They won in 81 against the Chargers and in 88 against the Bills. Touchback as it goes over the head of Chris Evans, and we are underway. Joe Burrow, the second-year sensation at LSU, tore nearly every ligament in his leg last season, and coming back, playing his first full year in the NFL with his college teammate Jamar Chase, and they have just taken the league by storm. Let's see what Joe Shesta, as they call him on social media, let's see what he's got in store for him today. First and 10 at the 25. They put Chase in a tight end in motion. Handoff goes to the right. Up the middle goes Mixon to the 28. And it'll be second down and 7. Take a look at Burrow against the Chiefs. Like I mentioned, without a question, the best game of his career. 30 for 39. 446 yards, 4 TDs to no picks. Jamar Chase with 266 yards that day. He also found Tyler Boyd for a long touchdown. Burrow's postseason 2 games, 2 touchdowns and a pick with 592 yards and over 73% completion percentage. Here's Chase off the screen, and he's brought down at the 30 by Anthony Hitchens. It's 3rd and 5. Good tackle there as we take a look at the rest of the Bengals offense. So Trey Hopkins in there, the right tackle Isaiah Prince, and the left tackle Johan Williams doing a nice job. Chase, of course, making the Pro Bowl as an All-Pro. Will he play in the Pro Bowl next week? To be determined if the Bengals win today or not. The Bengals are 12 for 27 on 3rd downs during the playoffs. Let's see what happens here. They put C.J. Uzomah in motion. Caught a touchdown in the wild card game against the Raiders. Burrow on 3rd and 5. Quick throw, and it's batted away. Swatted away immediately by Gay, and it will be 4th and 5, and we will see a Kevin Huber punt. Just trying to fit it into double coverage. Probably wasn't the best read. And that is the outstanding second-year linebacker with Willie Gay with the pass deflection. Huber averaging 41.9 yards a punt. Mecole Hardman will be the return man. Busy game last week against Buffalo. This one will land at the 30, bounce to the 20, and it's going to roll to the 15-yard line. Wow, what a nice roll by Huber. He gets an extra 10 on that punt. Patrick Mahomes, 2-1 in his career in the AFC Championship game, averaging 304 yards each of those times, 9 touchdowns to no picks. Yet to play an AFC Championship game on the road. 5th year in the league, 4th year as a starter, 4 years in the AFC Championship game. Lost to the Patriots in 2018, but beat the Titans last year and the Bills, or rather the Titans 2 years ago and the Bills last year. Inside handoff, Jerick McKinnon, who had a great game against the Steelers in the wild card round, will go down to the 24. It'll be second down and about 2. Coming up here for the Chiefs, we take a look at his Kansas City offense. Take a look at the right guard, Joe Thuney, veteran on the Patriots, rather the left guard. Been a fantastic acquisition. So has Orlando Brown, the left tackle. Byron Pringle slotting into that wide receiver 2 position. Obviously, Tyreek Hill, the wide receiver 1. It'll be interesting if the Bengals put Awuzie or Waynes on him. 2nd and 3, Mahomes dumps it over to McKinnon. Pass is complete, and he's brought down after a gain of about 10. Brought down on the play by number 23 of Cincinnati. That is a first down for Kansas City. Darius Phillips was the one who got the tackle. But a nice first down regardless. Got to take the check down there. Already has 234 yards this postseason. In the regular season, he had 169. Of course, dealt with some injuries as they put Kelsey in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Guns it over the middle. Hill will go down to the 46, brought down by Hilton. It'll be 2nd and 4. Tyreek Hill. It's one of the many incredible touchdowns last week against Buffalo. Take a look at the Bengals defense. Logan Wilson got the interception, which essentially clinched the game last week against Tennessee. And it was Von Bell, I believe, who got the interception on the first play of the game against Tennessee. Here's McKinnon getting brought down after a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Brought down the play by Hunt. Take a look again here. Good inside handoff. Kind of goes up the middle, but Mike Hilton able to wrap up that left leg. Able to rip him down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Chiefs lead the league in 3rd down completion percentage with 53.5. Up a Hill in motion. They fake the end around. They go fullback dive with Michael Burton. Oh, and it's going to be close. Jermaine Pratt was right there getting the tackle. Will they give him forward progress? Oh my goodness, it's 4th and a centimeter. That's why I like to call it. Sometimes they're 4th in inches, sometimes they're 4th in a centimeter, and this is ridiculously close. They will call it 4th down. And they'll actually mark it 4th and 1. Well, if anything, I thought it would have been 4th in inches. Let's take a look here. Tyreek Hill signaling 1st down. The referees did not, though. What a fantastic stop there by the Bengals defense. If it is 4th and short again, Jermaine Pratt right there. Eli Apple making sure he doesn't go over the line either. Eli Apple got into some Twitter arguments over the week with a couple of Baltimore Raven fans, but performing well on that play, to say the least. 4th and 1, and now looks like we're going to get to see a review. Actually, Reed will challenge. Andy Reid, 9th season as a Chief head coach, and now will challenge the 1st down instead of the 4th and 1. And Zach Taylor, 3rd-year head coach, on the other sideline. And we will go to our first commercial break of the game. The Chiefs get the first, so the Bengals stuff them. 10:16 to go. First quarter just getting underway at Arrowhead. All right. I think that wasn't a first, but it was close to tell. They're probably going to mark it 4th and 1, though, if I'm being honest. And then Kansas City will go for it 100%. But, here it is. The AFC Championship game. First time in my life I've ever seen the Bengals even make it past the wild card round, never mind the AFC Championship game. Of course, later on today at 6:30 Eastern time, we got the 49ers and the Rams. I had the Bengals winning this game 31-24, and then I had the 49ers beating the Rams. So basically, I think we're going to get Bengals 49ers Super Bowl, which will also be interesting because Cincinnati played Las Vegas in the regular season. Now, I don't think they played Tennessee, but considering they would have played Las Vegas, won that game, they beat Kansas City in the regular season. If they win today, that'll be interesting because now they play 3 of their 4 playoff opponents they played in the regular season. Bengals lost in overtime to San Francisco, so I think that would be a tremendous Super Bowl. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to see if the Bengals played the Rams. I don't think they did. Yeah, no. I think the 49ers were the Bengals' extra NFC team on their schedule. And, San Francisco won that game in overtime in Cincinnati. I think that would be incredible. Of course, Super Bowl being played at Los Angeles this year. So if the Rams win the Super Bowl, that would mean 54 years. You wouldn't have a team play the Super Bowl at their own stadium, but they need to do it back-to-back years. That's kind of interesting. All right. Of course, NHL games on right now and scattered throughout the day. Same thing with the NBA. We'll keep you updated on that as the commercial breaks go along. They had to put the Lakers game at 1 o'clock so they wouldn't lose any ratings with the Rams being on later. I guess that was probably what they were thinking. All right, it's 1st and 10. The challenge works, so the Chiefs will keep their timeout. Here is the handoff. McKinnon up the middle and a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Or at least I thought Kansas City was going to keep their timeout. The CBS scoreboard is only showing 2 timeouts for Kansas City, but according to my knowledge, it was a Andy Reid challenge in which they won. So I don't really get this. I thought Kansas City would still have 3 timeouts, but 2nd and 1. They're down to 2 in the first half. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes will throw to Kelsey. First down to the 34. Right now by Jermaine Pratt. First down, Kansas City. Kelsey, of course, got the game-winning touchdown last week against Buffalo. And Kelsey's been having a really good playoffs as well. He's thrown a touchdown against the Steelers. He also caught one against Pittsburgh. Kelsey this season, 204 receiving yards off 13 catches. Put McKinnon to the left of Mahomes. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes will step back. He pumps. He'll run. Mahomes will take off, and he'll get about 14 before running out of bounds, outrunning Owuzie. As a first down for the Chiefs. Just look at Patrick Mahomes. Not afraid to run, and he will run. Nice pump fake, roll out to the right. And Bengals defense got to keep Mahomes in the pocket. That's what Tony Romo thinks the Bengals got to do to win this game. The Chiefs offense, Romo's game plan is to take what the Bengals defense can give you. Holmes had 69 rushing yards against Buffalo last week. That's his career high postseason or regular season. And McKinnon will follow that run up with a 7. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Kansas City knocking on the door. I mean, really, it would be a Cinderella run to see Cincinnati win today. I mean, like I said, I did pick Cincinnati to win, but it'd be interesting to see if they do or not. But considering the Bengals went 3-0 and Kansas City is already driving, it is not looking good for Cincinnati already. But yeah, only the first quarter. You can't judge games off the first quarter. They put Hill in motion. They'll throw the screen to Hill, and that's 4. They needed the 4 for the first. They got 7. First down to the 8. First and goal to go for the Chiefs. Nice little play action to McKinnon. Nice little short throw. Tyreek Hill, fantastic play, fantastic route runner. Now we got first and goal for Kansas City. They got Kelsey in motion. Hill lined up to the top of the screen. They fake it. Mahomes will step up. He'll run to the right. Throws across the body. Oh, and Tyreek Hill gets the feet down. Touchdown, Kansas City. Remarkable throw from Mahomes, and they're up 6 early. I mean, this is just typical Patrick Mahomes stuff. Roll out to the right, throw, not really across, more like just a little flick of the wrist, kind of. Hill tight ropes the back of the end zone, makes the catch over Awuzie, who's who I would have thought they would have basically put on Hill all game long. They did. It didn't work. So far, anyway. Extra point from Harrison Buckner. Buckner was pretty shaky last week against Buffalo. He did miss an extra point, a field goal, but he makes this extra point. 7-0 Chiefs. Tyreek Hill. His 5th touchdown of the playoffs. 7:17 to go in the first. Bengals coming up down 7. There we go. Right there. There we go. All right. So, 7-0. Tyreek Hill, fantastic catch in the back of the end zone. I mean, probably not the last time I'm going to be saying that today either. Tyreek Hill is a lethal weapon on that Chiefs offense. I got to continue to target him. Thing is, that was my one worry, is Tyreek Hill's, he might go for like 200 yards today. That was my exact thoughts. That's because really, other than Jesse Bates, I really don't see a star in that Bengals secondary. I see a lot of really good players like Awuzie, like Von Bell, like Trey Flowers, like Mike Hilton, like Trey Waynes, but those aren't phenomenal players. Those aren't like Pro Bowl. Those aren't even really Pro Bowl caliber players. Those are just solid role players who would be, you know, they're really good corner 2s or 3s on teams like Philadelphia or, you know, Washington, or, you know, teams that need cornerback help. Whereas, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Cincinnati's secondary, and I do think Tyreek Hill will go off today. They just can't fall behind early. I mean, you're down 7-0. You can come back from this, but just not getting down 14-0, 21-0. Not saying the game would necessarily be over, but you got to make some serious adjustments at the half. And tonight, 6:30 on Fox, 49ers and Rams. What's up, Payne? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate everyone stopping by so far. Chiefs are up 7-0 in the AFC Championship game. We're just getting that commercial break. And we'll get to see the second Cincinnati drive. They went 3 and out. And Bengals 34-31, Week 17 win over Kansas City. You know, that game ended up costing Kansas City the 1 seed. We would have had Bengals Chiefs last weekend if the Chiefs won that game. So definitely Kansas City looking out for a little revenge. Bengals just trying to make their first ever Super Bowl appearance since 1989. Here is the touchback up to 25. So last time the Bengals were in the Super Bowl, I mentioned before, that was the year Boomer Esiason was their quarterback and won the league MVP that year. They also had Ickey Woods with the Ickey Shuffle. Who else they have? I know they had Chris Collinsworth for their first Super Bowl appearance in 82. I don't think he was on the 89 roster, though. And James Brooks. They primarily had a great running back core and a solid defense. It wasn't really like a star on that team. There was just a lot of really good players, kind of like this one. As the handoff up the middle to Mixon, and Mixon will go down to the 28. I do think, a little hot take, this team were to win today, I would say they would beat the 89 Bengals in a one-on-one matchup. Maybe. Probably. Take a look at the Chiefs' defensive pairings. Willie Gay already has a pass deflection. Tyrann Mathieu missed the majority of last week's game against Buffalo with a concussion. Activated 2 hours ago. So the Honey Badger is in for today's game. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 28. They put T. Higgins in motion. Low snap. Burrow under duress. Dumps it over. I'll get 2. It's Mixon on the catch. But it will be 3rd and 5. Brought down by Snead and Ward. Steve Spagnuolo, defense ranked 27th total. They've never been fantastic during Spagnuolo's tenure, their defense at least, but certainly haven't been awful. Technically won him a championship in Super Bowl 54. Clamped down in that second half to win that game. They also picked off Garoppolo in that one. Here's Burrow escaping pressure. 3rd and 5, and he will run, and he'll slide after a gain of 8. There you go, Joe Burrow. Not going to give up on that one. You just saw the lane. Why risk the throw when you have the run? Burrow, not the most elusive QB in the world, but he will run when necessary. And showing off his legs there for a look like a gain of about 7 or 8. I mean, right there was Frank Clark. All he had to do was get around Williams, and that was probably going to be a sack for Kansas City. Cincinnati could not afford a second straight 3 and out here, and by doing so, they get their first down of the game. Here is Mixon up the middle, and that's a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Mixon, the 4th-year running back out of Oklahoma. Also in his first ever AFC Championship game. Chiefs offense, or rather defense. First 7 games, they were allowing 29 points with only 7 takeaways. Their last 8 games, only 12.9 points with 21 takeaways. But then their last 4 games, they've gone back to being kind of mediocre. They let Gabriel Davis have 201 yards and 4 touchdowns last week. Despite the win, that defense, yes, it's Josh Allen, but still was not performing up to playoff standards. Burrow dumps over to Mixon. Mixon will get hit by Ingram. It will be 3rd and 3 coming up for Cincy. Take a look here as look like Jamar Chase hasn't even had a target yet, really. He was kind of open in the flat. Burrow wasn't really looking his direction. It's good man-on-man coverage to begin. Burrow probably just didn't want to try to fit a ball through a very tight window. Mixon has 2 catches for 9 yards. Nears 3rd and 2. Burrow in an empty backfield. They have Samaje Perine as the running back. They dump it over to Tyler Boyd, and he's got the first down. Needed 2, got 3. You leave it to the veteran, and dare I say, even call Tyler Boyd a veteran. his rookie year was in 2017. I mean, this Cincinnati receiving core is so young. Boyd out of the 2017 class. Obviously, Jamar Chase drafted this year. Higgins was drafted last year. Auden Tate drafted in 2018. So the four main receivers on the Bengals are still extremely young, in their early to mid-20s. Just a very young team, which could make him dangerous in the future. Burrow guns it over the middle, and a dropped interception by Melvin Ingram. Oh, are you kidding? Batted pass would have landed right into the arms of Ingram, but it's incomplete. It was C.J. Uzomah, the intended target, and he is hobbling off the field as he got crushed. As Burrow tried to fit the window, Hitchens brought him down. Ooh, and he fell hard on that right leg. Oh, that was a gruesome injury. Yeah, Uzomah definitely sitting out the rest of the drive, if not longer. Oh my God, that looked incredibly more scary than originally thought. The way he just fell on his knee. Ooh, that was painful to watch. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Hopefully Uzomah's all right. We got Drew Sample and Mitchell Wilcox as the tight ends 2 and 3. Boyd over the middle, brought down by Matthew at the 46. It's going to be 3rd down and 5, so we'll give Boyd 5 on that one. Boyd 2 catches for 8 yards so far. Yeah, they're going to check out Uzomah's leg. They got Randy Moss's son, Thaddeus Moss, as the 3rd string tight end. But we'll probably see Sample and Wilcox the rest of the way if Uzomah does not return. The Bengals are 2 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Burrow making 3 for 4. Another nice catch by Tyler Boyd. Needed 5, got 8, brought down by Snead. But Tyler Boyd open off the curl route. Burrow, fantastic throw. And Cincinnati doing what they need to do. It's okay to be, it's a very young football team. It's okay to be a little bit nervous going 3 and out in your first drive, but you can't afford going down by 2 possessions early. And I'm not saying they won't go down by 2 possessions, but definitely Burrow gained some confidence, completed some passes to Boyd instead of just small little checkdowns to Mixon. It was 1st and 10 at the 37. Mixon will take it to the right side, bounces off a tackle, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 14. And Joe Mixon gets his best run of the afternoon. How about this? Nice little handoff to the left-hand side. Just able to bounce off a 1 tackle, pushed out of bounds. Tackle he bounced off of. I'm trying to see who it was. Want to say it was Doran O'Daniel. I could be wrong on that, though. 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's Chase. Mixon as the running back. They fake it to Mixon. Burrow pump fakes twice. Goes for the end zone, and he overthrows his man. The intended receiver, I guess, was Tyler Boyd. He wasn't anywhere near the ball, but theoretically was the closest one to it, and it's 2nd and 10 for Cincinnati. Take a look again here. They got Chase running the rub route on the left-hand side. Burrow able to step up in the pocket. I think he was hoping Boyd would cut back to the left, but pretty good man-on-man coverage, forcing the incompletion. That was Rashawn Felton on the coverage on Tyler Boyd there. 2nd and 10. Burrow will just chuck it up for the end zone, and Higgins almost reeled it in with one hand. It's Felton again with the pass deflection. 3rd and 10. Coming up for Cincinnati. O.T. Higgins almost had the catch of the playoffs. Tries to reel it in one hand. It's such a tight window between the end zone and trying to get the 2 feet down. It's close, but ultimately incomplete. Rashawn Felton knocks it away. 3rd and 10 here for Cincinnati. They are 3 for 3 on third downs on this drive, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I think they gotta get to the 4 for a first. Burrow will go for the end zone, and Chase almost reels it in with one hand, but he does not. Incomplete. 4th and 10. Good coverage by Ward. It's just man-on-man coverage by Travius Ward again. Just so tough to really go up with two hands if you want to get both feet in bounds. Chase, again, would have been the catch of the playoffs if he made the catch, but swatted away by Ward, falls incomplete, and they will kick the Evan McPherson field goal. I mean, I would kick the field goal. Like I said, you don't want to go down 2 possessions. He's 8 for 8 in the playoffs. This one from 32. Good snap, good hold. He's made it, setting the rookie record for most field goals by a kicker in the postseason. He is 9 for 9, and he gets the Bengals on the board. Chiefs now down by 4. A good drive does not go to waste. You know, that's what you want. Good drive should not go to waste. That's exactly what you need to do right there. If you were Cincinnati, it's okay if you don't score a touchdown. You gotta make sure you get that field goal. You get some points. You stay in this football game. Stuff all over my thing. All right. Now in commercial break. It's been tense. I don't know what to think of it right now. I think Kansas City will probably be leading at the half. At least that's the way how it's looking. We'll see. Cincinnati was favored by 7. I would have took the under on that personally. I think if Cincinnati wins, it's only going to be by a field goal. 31-28 would probably be the final score. Okay. Well, anyway, haven't talked about any of the other leagues yet. Of course, this is just only either going to be is only going to end up being the second or third most important football game of the entire season. So kind of tough to bring up any of the other games on right now. But the Kraken and the Rangers are tied at 2. It looks like that game's going to be heading into overtime. You have the Kings beating the Penguins 4-3. 3.5 minutes left in the third period there. I mean, I don't understand the Kings, man. How do you lose to the Flyers, losing 13 heading into that game? You tie up the game late, you lose in overtime, but now you're beating Pittsburgh. I can't figure that one out. We got the Sharks and the Hurricanes at 5 o'clock Eastern time. The Bruins are on tonight. They're playing the Stars, but it's playoff football, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot be commentating no regular season hockey. Don't worry. We will be commentating the All-Star game next weekend. Whether that will be on here or on Power Skate to be determined. We also got the Blue Jackets and Canadians at 7. The Wild and Islanders at 7:30. And the Sabres and Avalanche at 8 o'clock. We'll not read off the rest of the NBA scores, but the Hawks beat the Lakers 129-121. And the Clippers beat the Hornets 115-90. All right, Chiefs get the ball back up for the kickoff. Was a touchback as Mahomes is using Jerick McKinnon as a fantastic decoy, whether that's to just check it off to, play action, throw to. He's really used McKinnon's strengths this postseason, so congrats on Mahomes and Andy Reid and their offensive coordinators trying to figure stuff out. By the way, that was the first ever time Patrick Mahomes scored a touchdown on his first ever drive. And Mahomes is going to go deep here, and it's reeled in by Hardman at the 31. Deep throw down the left sideline, and that is the speed of Kansas City. Take a look at this. And again, They're going to use Jerick McKinnon as a decoy. Great play action. He's going to start running to the right. You're going to throw to the left. Man-on-man coverage and fantastic catch over Awuzie. Awuzie's just getting burnt tonight. Got the let up the hill touchdown and let up that amazing catch by Mecole Hardman. It's 7-3 Kansas City, as that is the end of the first quarter. And the Rangers! What the heck? What? Yo! Whoa! What? Keandre Miller just scored with 34 seconds left. Oh, well, Rangers won. Bro. There ain't no way. What? Oh my God. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, playoff football comes first in these situations. Oh my God. What? Dude, 34 seconds. I don't know why I thought there was 10 seconds left. There's still 34 seconds left, though. Oh my God. Insane. Absolutely bonkers. There you go, Rangers. All right, this is kind of a long commercial break. I thought this commercial break would have been over by now. We are ready to begin the second quarter. Take a look at what are we taking a look at here? Looks like the Chiefs mascot was helping out with something. There's some sort of food drive. Oh, that's good. Helping out the community. Well, anyway, we're ready to begin the second quarter. Kansas City up 7-3, and they are now in field goal range. They have 128 total yards compared to Cincinnati's 66. First and 10 at the 31. Mahomes in shotgun. Inside handoff, McKinnon to the 24, and that will make it second down. And it looks like 3. I'll give him 7. By the way, CJ Uzomah is doubtful with that knee injury. I mean, he landed right on his knee. That was just awful. Trying to make a play for your team and just make contact with the opponent and land right down on that knee. That was not fun to watch, to say the least. Hopefully he's all right. Mahomes on 2nd and 3. Just underthrows Tyreek Hill. Underthrows Tyreek Hill. I think this is the first time I've said that all season. I'm jaw-dropped. Patrick Mahomes underthrows Tyreek Hill. That is a headline right there. Well, 3rd and 3 coming up. Mahomes does throw his first incompletion, stopping the clock. I mean, if Cincinnati can force a field goal after that amazing catch and run by Hardman, maybe in a good spot right now. Cincinnati did only allow 1 third down conversion against the Titans last week. I think they've already allowed 2 in this one. Mahomes will run, and McKinnon. Give him 9. First down to the 14. Jerick McKinnon. He would be the best McKinnon in sports right now, but there is a certain star on the Colorado Avalanche who will be participating in this year's NHL All-Star game that's preventing me from saying that. But McKinnon is the best McKinnon in the NFL. Maybe because he's the only McKinnon. No, but shout out to Nathan McKinnon. Fantastic hockey player. Here's Tyreek Hill put in motion. 1st and 10 down the middle hill. Nice juke against Logan Wilson, and Pratt brings him down after a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. So, yeah, they let up another 3rd down there to McKinnon, and I think that's now 3 3rd downs Cincinnati's already allowed after allowing only 1 last week. I mean, obviously, when you're playing Patrick Mahomes versus Ryan Tannehill, you're going to have more issues with the 2018 MVP and the man who threw 31 touchdowns this season in the red zone. Handoff up the middle, McKinnon hit hard by DJ Reader and Kerr. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 coming up here for the Chiefs. They'll actually mark it 3rd and 2. And again, can Cincinnati force that field goal? I know they're close to the end zone, but if I was Kansas City, I would kick the field goal here. Eric Bieniemy, is this his last game as the Chiefs offensive coordinator? Teams have already scheduled interviews with him. I could definitely see him landing with the Chicago Bears. Maybe the Dolphins, but probably the Bears is where I see him most. Mahomes fakes it. On 3rd and 2, he runs around, running away from Henderson, and he'll throw for the end zone for Kelsey. Oh, what else is new? Touchdown, Kansas City. I mean, this is what Patrick Mahomes does. Reads the pocket, does a ballerina spin, nice pump fake, scrambles away from the Pro Bowl defensive tackle Trey Hendrickson, and then just lobs it up to his all-pro tight end Travis Kelce. I mean, this is what he does best. Avoid a sack, nice run, roll out, touchdown. He is near unstoppable. And, oh my God, I mean, 6th straight game with a touchdown for Kelce. That's the longest streak in the NFL currently. And Harrison Buckner makes the extra point. It is 14-3. I mean, whew. Mahomes is doing what Mahomes usually does. Like, this is Burrow making these plays. This is incredible. But it's Patrick Mahomes. This is what he always does. 14-3 Kansas City. I don't know. Cincinnati gave up 3 3rd down conversions on that drive. That ain't a confidence booster, to say the least. I guess while we're in commercial break, I guess I could go mention the huge news. Well, everyone thought was the huge news, but apparently was a fake out. Tom Brady retiring. No. He has not announced anything yet. Adam Schefter, one of, I would say, the top 3 most reliable sources for NFL news. Did he lie? Did he not? We don't know. The moral of the story is whether Tom Brady retired or not, too early. If he did, Brady has not confirmed nothing. His agent hasn't confirmed nothing. And the Tom Brady franchise has not confirmed nothing. So, with that being said, maybe we haven't seen the last of Tom Brady after all. I don't know. I honestly feel like he is going to retire because he's 44. He's won 7 Super Bowls. He's what, like a 15-time Pro Bowler? Like, what else is there to prove? He is the 3rd greatest athlete, in my opinion. So, I don't know what else he's got to prove. He's already won a Super Bowl without Bill Belichick. I don't even think Rob Gronkowski's coming back next season. I mean, basically, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with Rob Gronkowski. He's either re-signing with Tampa Bay or he's retiring, or he's going to the Patriots, but the Patriots don't need him. I mean, the Patriots could get rid of Jonnu Smith, but they don't really need Gronk in the grand scheme of things because Hunter Henry is just fantastic. By the way, that was Kelsey's 12th career touchdown catch there. So 14-3 Kansas City. Yeah, that's my little take on the Brady retirement thing and and all that stuff and potentially Gronk retiring or whatnot. Here's a touchback. There we go. There's adjust my camera for a second. 1st and 10. Burrow pumps twice, and then throws in the dirt. Right in his face was the linebacker, number 51. And he applied the pressure tough there, knocking down Burrow. Burrow got sacked 9 times last week against Tennessee. He's probably not even full strength. Look at Danish cut right up the middle and knock down Burrow. Go write him down on my roster. Because I did not see him on my roster. Which kind of sucks. 2nd and 10. Handoff goes up the middle. Mixon. He'll get a 1st and 12. And 5 rushes for 42 yards so far. I mean, really, what you got to do here if you're Cincinnati is if you get a touchdown, you can at least keep it a 4-point game. But if Kansas City's scoring touchdowns and you're just getting field goals, like I'm not saying the last drive was bad what Cincinnati did. They had a pretty good offensive drive. It just ended in a field goal. Kansas City scores a touchdown. You kick another field goal. Kansas City scores another touchdown. You're still down 2 possessions. End around to Jamar Chase. He bounces off a tackle and will get 3, maybe 4 if they're lucky. Juwan Thornhill pushed him out of bounds. Of course, Chiefs trying to win their 3rd Lamar Hunt trophy in a row. Of course, Lamar Hunt was the Kansas City Chiefs head coach in 1966 when they appeared in the first Super Bowl against the Green Bay Packers, in 1969 when they won their first Super Bowl against the Minnesota Vikings. NFL Pro Football Hall of Famer. Of course, first ever American Football Conference champion Lamar Hunt. So Chiefs trying to win their 3rd year in a row and trying to, as Mixon will get a yard here, it'll be 3rd and 6. I guess trying to continue to win that trophy for the team he once coached. But I don't know what's going to happen here. But 3rd and 6, you're going to have to let Burrow throw. You could tell the noise is definitely getting to Burrow. Mixon has 52 yards. The rest of the team has 30. And about 25 of that's come from Tyler Boyd. So really, other than Mixon, they haven't been doing so hot. They're 3 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. It's a 3rd and 6 here. And Burrow will dump it over to Pirine, and it's dropped. And the backup running back, Samaje Pirine, he can't haul it in. 4th and 6. We're going to see our 2nd Huber punt. I mean, this is just Chris Jones. He's making the Pro Bowl for a reason. Bull rushing the right guard, and Burrow had no choice but to throw, or else he was getting sacked. This is getting kind of sad. I mean, Cincinnati favored to win this game. Favored to really push the Chiefs to the brink. Well, I mean, Kansas City was winning by 2 possessions in the regular season game, but different atmosphere, different type of game. I don't know if Cincinnati can get lucky twice. The punt will land out of bounds at around the 22. And now this Bengals defense, who I'm sure isn't fully rested, will come back out down 11. Chiefs getting the ball. There's exactly 10 minutes to go in the first half. I just really I would be so mad if like this game's like a 51-10 beatdown, and then the Rams 49ers game is like the game of the century. I mean, I can't really complain because I did commentate Bengals Titans and Bills Chiefs last week, so at least last week I commentated pretty good games, but it's like you have a 50-50 shot, or maybe they'll both be bad. I don't know, but I'm always just like, especially when one game's like fantastic, I'm just like, shoot, like I want to commentate that game. Like I said, I'm commentating Bengals Chiefs Week 17. I did Patriots Jaguars, which was a 50-10 Patriot win. It's like, oh man, I passed up on commentating a great game there, and I kind of like look back at it and I'm just like, I should have commentated this game or that game. I try to pick the most entertaining game. Well, I try to pick a game that fits my time slot. And then I also try to pick like the most entertaining game. Or sometimes in the Patriots-Jaguar regard, a game I want to commentate the most. And sometimes they backfire, but sometimes they work. All right, but yeah, the Rangers beat the Kraken 3-2, and the Penguins beat the Penguins 4-3. I mean, Keandre Miller, 36 seconds left. I don't know how the Kraken lost that game, but you let a defensive defenseman scoring you with 34 seconds left. That ain't going to gain morale in that locker room. Trailblazers 26-21. Over the Bulls right now, and then we got some other games starting later tonight. Cavaliers and Pistons at 6, Nuggets, Bucks at 7, Mavericks, Magic at 7, Spurs and Suns at 8, and then Jazz, Timberwolves at 8. I mean, unless like hockey or basketball is your favorite sport, like I don't know what your TV ratings are going to be looking like for these NHL and NBA games, but if you're just a sports fan like me, like the Bruins are on, and I'm still going to be watching playoff football. Like, that goes to show you just how huge football is, and I think just how much bigger it is than every other championship league. I guess besides soccer in Europe, but neither here nor there. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They'll place the ball at the 28. Clyde Edwards-Helaire will go from the left to the right, and he takes the inside handoff. Down to the 31. Take a look at the next-gen statistics. Tyreek Hill, 469 yards after the catch in the postseason. That's the most since 2017. And I want to say the man who had it before was either Antonio Brown or what's his name? Oh, no. It was either Antonio Brown or Robert Woods. I don't know why I was blanking on Robert Woods' name. Cup's going to go deep for Hardman. Incomplete. Flag down. I mean, that was another time Hardman beat Awuzie one-on-one coverage. Nah, not confidence boosting for this Bengals team, even if the pass falls incomplete. Second and 2 coming up here for the Chiefs. Enough goes up the middle, and that is Helaire with a gain of 5 and a first. The penalty was, I guess the flag was picked up. Interesting. Most touchdown passes in conference championship games all time. Tom Brady's thrown 21 and 14. Joe Montana's thrown 13 touchdowns and 7. Barsar threw 11 and 6. And Patrick Mahomes threw 11 and 4. Mahomes probably going to pass Brady if Kansas City continues to just keep on winning. I would imagine so. One of Tom Brady's AFC championship touchdown passes made me cry. Here's the throw, caught by Kelsey down to the 37-yard line. Brought down by number 21, Mike Hilton. And obviously, if you want to guess which throw that was, the game-winning touchdown to Danny Amendola in the 2017 AFC Championship game. Awful day to be a Jaguar fan, I know. That's all right, because Trevor Lawrence will bring him back. Maybe a decade. It may be a millennium, but Trevor Lawrence is going to bring him there. We'll see. Hilaire up the middle, takes it to the right, and will go down to the 24. Brought down by Pratt. I mean, this is awful. Kansas City is just having their way with the Cincinnati defense. Unless their offense can, I guess, kind of get Jamar Chase involved, it is not going to look good for him. I mean, nice inside handoff. Hilaire bounces it out to the left. Woozier looked like he may have hurt his back after that play. With 7:34 to go, we do get a stoppage. Also, we talk about this good Chiefs offensive line and improved offensive line with Dooney and Brown. How about their rookie center, Creed Humphrey? If there was ever a time to give offensive linemen a Rookie of the Year vote, it is this year. Creed Humphrey, in my opinion, snubbed of a Pro Bowl spot. He's been the best rookie lineman. Yes, even better than Penei Sewell. Here's the handoff to Hilaire, and he will be brought down at the 23, and he's going to rip off some tackles, push the pile to the 20. Fantastic run by Clyde Edwards-Hilaire. You know, Hilaire, he was a rookie out of the 2020 class. He missed out on that Super Bowl 54 ring. I'm sure he's still determined to, win his first championship in the pros. And boy, this might as well be the LSU Bowl. Hilaire, Burrow, Chase. I'm probably missing someone else who went to LSU. I'm trying to think at the top of my head. Did Tyrann Mathieu go to LSU? I didn't think he did. 2nd and 6. Mahomes will throw. Caught McKinnon. Woozier will be there along with Pratt and Sam Hubbard, making it 3rd down and about 2. Actually, mark it 3rd and 1. I'm just quickly looking at each of these teams' rosters, see who else went to LSU. I don't think anyone else did. I'm probably blanking on someone. Who cares? 3rd and 1. Now under 6 minutes to go. And pass is complete to Kelsey. Kelsey is brought down to 3 by Pratt. 1st and goal to go. Here we go. 3, actually, rather. Oh, actually, no. It'll still be a 2-possession lead. Or would it? No. It'll be 3-possession lead for Kansas City if they score a touchdown here. It's only 2 if they get the field goal. All right. 1st and goal to go. Hardman in motion. They figured a Hilaire. Hardman's wide open. I mean, easiest play action throw of Mahomes' life. Touchdown. 20-3. Uh-oh. There's a 2nd career touchdown catch for Hardman. I mean, it's must score now for Cincinnati. I mean, there's no more sugarcoating. You got to score twice and stop Kansas City twice. And that's just to make it a 1-possession game. Kansas City, I think they don't get the ball at the half, which is the only thing Cincinnati has going for him right now. Buckner does make the extra point. 21-3. Chiefs in front. It was Hill, then Kelsey, then Hardman. The three-headed horseman getting the touchdowns. All right, so 21-3. And I gotta be real with you. I don't think Cincinnati's coming back unless they start to figure stuff out. Again, the only thing going for Cincinnati right now is if they score a touchdown, basically take that to under the 2-minute mark of the first half, I guess, and you start Mahomes once, you get the ball back, try to kick a field. I mean, I could try to come up with comeback scenarios right now. I kind of can't. You just got to score a touchdown and take it from there. Just kind of shut out Kansas City the rest of the first half and then score when you get the ball at the start of the second half. I guess that would be a good thing to do. I don't know. I'm trying to see if Cincinnati – no, wait a minute. Kansas City kicked off, so that means this game is essentially over if Cincinnati doesn't score on this drive. Okay. It was blanking hard for a second. I thought Cincinnati was getting the ball at the half. Kansas City is. So it's basically you got to score and you got to shut out Kansas City at least 2 drives. I don't know. Like I said, like I was mentioning before, Cincinnati's secondary, other than Bates, they don't have a star on this team. They just have really solid secondary players. Like Awuzie was a corner 2 in Dallas. Flowers was a corner 3 in Seattle. Hilton was a corner 2 in Pittsburgh. Waynes was a corner 2 for primarily in Minnesota. Like, you have a lot of good corner 2 players, but you don't really have that corner 1. Von Bell, solid safety. He was playing time with Malcolm Jenkins in New Orleans. You never really had a full-time capable starter until this year, really, other than Bates. That secondary, even though they played well during the regular season, and they really played well last week against Tennessee, I don't know, this secondary we're seeing in the Raider game that just, but significantly worse, obviously. So it's 21-3. Mahomes has thrown 3 touchdowns. This is 4th straight championship game with 3 touchdowns. Yeah, championship games. They don't include the actual championship game. Super Bowl 55, where the Chiefs only got 9 on the board. Not trying to tweak statistics or anything. I'm just saying what's true. Evans will return it to the 31. That's where Cincinnati will go. I mean, at least Cincinnati gets their best field position of the game now, off a kickoff. I'll take a look at this here. Jamar Chase, take a look at these Week 17 highlights. Chase made fantastic catch down the sideline there. They tried to do the same today. Instead, it's an inside route that is thrown to the ground by Burrow. I think that was the 3rd down throw to Pirine to end off last drive. They had Mixon in at running back here. 1st and 10 at the 30. Chase split from the left to the right. They have Boyd and Higgins to the left. Burrow gets creamed as he throws. Chase rips off a tackle, and he's brought down at the 35. 2nd down and 5 coming up. And they got Drew Sample as their tight end right now. I'll tell you one thing. Gay got away with a face mask there. Tried to rip Chase's helmet off. Second and 4. Chase in motion. Handoff goes to the right. Mixon bounces off a Clark tackle, but Snead is right there. 3rd and 7. I don't know why they're trying to establish a run game when you're down by 18. This. I'm trying to be cool with Zach Taylor. I know he's still a young coach. I know it's only his third year in the league. I know this is his first AFC championship game. But this is reminding me of the Zach Taylor that was coaching the Bengals last year, because he is coming up with some atrocious offensive calls here. 3rd and 5. Obviously, P. Ryan's going to be the running back. Burrow's going to step back. He's going to fire down the middle. Higgins makes the catch and a gain of 7. That's what you do. You put the ball in the quarterback's hands. I mean, that's all you got to do is you got to put the ball in the quarterback's hands. Higgins, nice jump ball. He made the catch for the first. He made the catch there over. It was either Matthew or Thornhill. 1st and 10. Bengals just got their 6th first down. Now they will put Mike Thomas in motion. They fake it to Mixon, and Burrow will spike it in the dirt. I think they try to get Sample open off the play action throw, but it's incomplete, and Ward looks like was covering Chase. Actually, no, Ward was applying the pressure. It was probably the reason why Burrow was going to get sacked if he didn't throw it. Look at Mahomes on the bench. He's with a half grin. He's counting the butterflies. He ain't even thinking about a Cincinnati comeback right now. Well, here's a 2nd and 10. Burrow already has 16 passes. He's completed 8 of them for 42. Burrow takes the snap here, mixing the running back. Burrow going to roll out to the left. He's going to throw on the run. Pass is caught by Higgins. At the 38 he goes. It's probably the best throw of the game. I guess other than the 3rd down conversion by Boyd back in the first quarter. Burrow able to run away from Chris Jones. I mean, this is exactly what Cincinnati's got to do. If they end this drive in a touchdown and do not allow another point for the rest of the first half, maybe you can build some momentum off of that. Bengals will try to get one more play before the 2-minute warning. Higgins has 2 catches for 26 yards on 3 targets. Going to put Sample in motion. Burrow will not snap. I thought they were going to get it off for the 2-minute warning, but they did have a 2nd in hand, so there was no need to take the snap. 2-minute warning, 21-3, Chiefs in front. But the Bengals are on the move, trying to make it a 2-possession game. First half absolutely flew by, an hour 7. I don't know. It's playoff football. It's like I can't just say the Bengals are going to give up or they're going to lose, but I'm not confident in them. If this was Buffalo, if this was, I don't know. This is Buffalo. If this was, how about those teams in the NFC? Like, if this is Green Bay, if this is Los Angeles, I wouldn't count them out coming back against Kansas City from 21-3 down. Cincinnati, I won't necessarily doubt them, but I don't think they will, but we'll see. Bulls up 43-42 over the Trailblazers in the NBA game, and we got some college games on right now. Sixth-ranked Purdue beating 16th-ranked Ohio State. George Washington beat Fordham 64-55. Cincinnati beat East Carolina 60-59. Now there you go. Get the Cincinnati game over with so I can watch the Bengals game. Smart. 17th-ranked Providence beating Marquette 65-63. 11th-ranked Wisconsin beating Minnesota 66-60. Iona beat St. Peter's 85-77. George Mason beat Massachusetts 72-62, and Drake beat Loyola Chicago 77-68. Remember last year when Loyola Chicago went on a good run in March Madness? They're not that good this year. And I want to talk about not good this year. Massachusetts, probably the most disgraceful friggin' college basketball team in the NCAA. UMass Boston, they're never going to be anything unless if it's in hockey. Mini rant's over, but I'm just saying, Massachusetts colleges, statistically, unless you were literally Boston College, you're not that good. Coming from a Massachusetts native, don't get on me, ladies and gentlemen, Massachusetts native here. I'm allowed to say that and not get any feedback whatsoever. I'm in a comedy spirit right now, all right? 1st and 10, Bengals got it at the 39. Enough goes. Mixon. Gabe Rod will bring him down after a loss of 3. And of course, I'm just kidding. UMass may be good. Don't hate on me. I apologize. All right. But all fun and games here. Got the CBS crew down at field level. I guess you could do that if there's only one game on. 2nd down and 12. Burrow. Try to get the snap off here. There's 3 seconds to go on the play clock. Burrow will dump it over to P. Ryan. P. Ryan, a nice move past the 30 to the 20. Samaje P. Ryan, he's in. A touchdown, Cincinnati. They pull in within 12 with the extra point pending. Samaje P. Ryan, 2017 rookie running back, and the 41-yard receiving touchdown, the longest of his career, breaking off a Ward's tackle, able to outrun Melvin Ingram and L'Jarius Sneed. And that is 6 points for the Cincinnati Bengals. There you go. Here's Evan McPherson for the extra point. That's 7 plays, 70 yards, roughly 4 minutes. Extra point, good snap, good hold. It is good. 21-10. Chiefs in front. Minute 5 to go in the first half. Oh my goodness, I don't know why. The one thing I hate about playoff football, or just football in general, is too many commercial breaks. Like, we get out of the 2-minute warning, we see 3 plays, and then back to commercial. All right, the Bulls beating the Trailblazers 47-46. All right. Monmouth beat Nigeria 61-60. That game has about a minute and a half left. New Orleans going up against McNeese at 6. Loyal Maryland going up against Bucknerry at 6. Live here on CBS at the conclusion of this game. Then we have Colorado and Washington State at 10. So for the women's scores, South-ranked Carolina defeated Florida 62-50. Of course, South Carolina is the first-ranked in that league. Syracuse beat Pittsburgh 80-72. Florida State beat Virginia 62-37. Notre Dame ranked 20th beat Boston College 74-61. And Notre Dame really does have Boston College's number. I'm trying to think when was the last time BC Eagles football beat Notre Dame. It was a while ago. Jerkovic came from Notre Dame. We'll see how he does. His junior year? Last year was his redshirt sophomore, so now I think he's in his junior year. I'm pretty sure. Richmond beating St. Louis 61-54, and 12th ranked LSU beating Kentucky 78-69. All right, now Wisconsin beating Minnesota, or rather the other way around, 39-32. 19th ranked Oregon destroying USC 48-25. Vanderbilt, talking about destroying, kicking Auburn in the dust 51-26. 15th ranked Georgia being 24th ranked Ole Miss. 5th ranked Louisville being 21st ranked Duke 53-38. North Carolina being 3rd ranked North Carolina State 7-2. Second-ranked Stanford beating 8th-ranked Arizona 12-11. Mississippi State beating Texas A&M 6-4. And South Florida and Houston just getting underway. That game scoreless. Okay. Back from the commercial break, McPherson will kick this one, and it's going to land at the 3, and the Chiefs will return it to the 18. It was Pringle on the return, 1:01 to go in this first half. The Chiefs went down the field in 13 seconds at the end of regulation to force overtime against Buffalo last week, so they can go 40 yards in 13 seconds. They can go about 79 in a minute. Probably going to try to go for the deep shot anyway. They're up by 2 possessions. Cincinnati can get a stop here on defense. They may be thinking cut the deficit to 1 possession. Mahomes is tipped and incomplete. Bounced off the hands of Hardman. I'll tell you one thing. If a Bengal player was right there for the interception, that would have definitely been a momentum shifter. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Chiefs scored on 17 of the last 21 possessions in the postseason. Second and 10. They got Hill in motion. Holmes with McKinnon as the running back. They gun it down the middle. It's Hill. Hill stays in bounds and he steps out of bounds at the 47. Jesse Bates was right there. I mean, there it is. The deep shot to Tyreek Hill. You knew it was coming. And you can give Kansas City a gain of, let's see here, 28. You can give them a gain of 28 on that one. Just ridiculous throw after ridiculous throw after ridiculous throw by Patrick Mahomes, and then Tyreek Hill, 5 receptions for 64 yards. Chiefs looking to add on to their lead, and they're now in field goal range. Pass is caught by Hill at the 33, and now Cincinnati or Kansas City, one of the two, is going to call a timeout here. It's going to be the Chiefs. Well, Cincinnati should use this timeout wisely. There's 41 seconds left, and we will head into a little 20-second commercial break. And, of course, we're going to see the Patrick Mahomes shoe commercial. State Farm, well, the Chiefs make it. The Packers won't be. So for the 3rd straight year, we have been robbed of the Mahomes and Rodgers Super Bowl, which it would be the State Farm Bowl. Of course, Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes, the only 2 quarterbacks in the State Farm commercials for the past couple of years. Here is the 1st and 10. Chiefs had 3 TDs on 3 drives. They're 4 for 4 on 3rd down conversions, and they have not allowed a sack, nor have they committed a penalty. This is as good as it gets for Kansas City right now. Even that Peter Ryan touchdown did not slow down the Chiefs' momentum. Mahomes able to throw down the middle. Kelsey shows stiff arm, makes a man miss, and gets 9. Down to 30 seconds left. Chiefs only have 1 timeout. Cincinnati still has all 3. They'll go no huddle. 2nd and 1, ball placed at the 26. Holmes guns it down the middle. Pringle to the 15, brought down. And this will be interesting to see what Kansas City does here. Unless we got an injured Bengal on the field, in which we do not. Kansas City will use their last timeout. Well, this is interesting. This is really interesting, in fact, because now, if you get a tackle in bounds, the Chiefs may not be able to get another playoff. So with 13 seconds, this is huge. A sack could end the half. A tackle in bounds could end the half. We'll see. Chiefs being risky. They don't want to go for the field goal. And, I mean, I would certainly take the end zone shot here. You're at the 14. You might as well take a shot. Mahomes will take the snap. I would have bull rushed him. They don't. Mahomes is going to throw for Hill, and he overthrew him. We got a flag down on the plays. Looks like Eli Apple's pleading his case. Oh, no way. I'm going to call a penalty on Eli Apple here. Let's see. Gonna cut the route. Oh, he hugged the receiver. I mean, the throw was uncatchable, but hugged him. That's pass interference. Bengals could still stop him, though. Although I think it'll be unlikely. First and goal, one tackle in bounds will end the quarter. And now we got a timeout by Cincinnati. Remember, since it is first and goal, stop ends the half, essentially. Here's first and goal. He's thrown the ball 5 times this drive, have yet to run. Mahomes will throw an incompletion. 5 seconds left. It's second and goal. And let's see if they kick the field goal now. It's second and goal. I don't know. You're at the 1. Oh, they're going to go for it. Here we go. This could be the last play of the half. They're going to put Hill in motion. They fake it. They throw to Hill. Hill is going to be stopped by Apple. And the clock runs out. What a stop by Cincinnati. Unreal. They pass up on the field goal. Play action throw to Hill is stuffed at the 2. Unreal. What a tackle. Eli Apple redeeming himself. And, I mean, that's kind of an announcer jinx, sort of. I was like, Eli Apple's not good. Wow. All right. 21-10. Chiefs still leading. With the Bengals getting a touchdown and that stop on defense, oh boy. Again, Kansas City is receiving the second half kickoff. But, again, if they do not score on that drive, they're good. Now, obviously, if the half didn't run out, the Chiefs would have at least got a field goal out of that, probably. But, yeah. All right. And gonna begin halftime. All right. Well, usually I keep on forgetting to set these streams up on StreamYard. But as per usual, I am going to take a quiz. And we're going to go find a quiz to do here on Sporticle. Now, it's going to be an NFL quiz because it is an NFL broadcast. We're going to go find a quiz I haven't done yet. I also do a lot of quizzes off camera, so I'm going to make sure I just try to do one that I've yet to do yet. Let's see here. The last 200-yard rusher by team? I have to guess 32 players in 6 minutes. It has over 117,000 plays. It was last updated. When was this last updated? January 10th, 2022. Okay, that was recently. There has not been a 200-yard rusher in the league since. Okay, that's awesome. That's good. That's really good. All right, well, let's begin it. So for the Vikings, we have Dalvin Cook. For the Cardinals in 2011. I don't know. Okay, I can't really talk this over. For the Falcons, it'll be Michael Turner. For the Ravens, it'll be Ray Rice. The moron who I don't like Ray Rice. 2010 for the Bills. I think that was, Jackson? Well, it might be Steve or Fred Jackson. It was Fred Jackson. I was thinking Steven Jackson for the Rams. It was Fred Jackson. Cool. Panthers 2012. That's going to be probably Jonathan Stewart. No, okay, it's D'Angelo Williams. That's the only Williams on here. Oh, no. For the Bears, it's Matt Forte. I thought there would be more than one Williams. Bengals in 04. Corey Dillon was on the Patriots in 04, so not Corey Dillon. Oh, goodness. I'll go back to that one. Browns in 2009. Is that Peyton Hillis? I think he was on the Broncos in 2009, but I'll try it anyway. It was not. The Cowboys in 2011, that was DeMarco Murray. Broncos in 2013, that was no Sean, no doubter, no Sean Moreno. No Sean Moreno. I don't know how to spell Moreno. I hate this. How do I spell no Sean Moreno? Are you kidding me? This is what sucks. Like, I know the players. I just don't know how to spell their names. It is Moreno. Oh, my gosh. Tough name. All right. Next up, we got the Lions in 1997. That's Barry Sanders. Oh, my God. It's been ages since the Lions had a 200-yard rusher. Packers in 2003. That's Ahman Green. Again, it's been ages. The Texans, Foster, 2010. That's a while ago. Colts 2020. That's going to be Jonathan Taylor. The Jaguars in 2019. That's going to be Fournette. Had a 200-yard game. Oh, he did. The Broncos. Week 4. 2019. Gardner Minshew's first ever win on the road. Chiefs in 2012. That's going to be Jamal Charles. Chargers in 2003. It's going to be Tomlinson, obviously. Obviously, LaDainian Tomlinson. Rams in 2018 is going to be Todd Gurley. Easy. Dolphins. Jahi? Jahi? How do I spell Jahi? Or was it Lamar Miller? It was not Lamar Miller. It was Jahi. I'll look that up later, how to spell it. Blunt. In 2014, no. James. Oh, no. Isn't it Gray? Something Gray? It is Jonas Gray. That's what it was. Let's go. Saints in 86. I don't know. I got to move on. Giants in 2012. That is Bradshaw. They only gave me 6 minutes. That kind of sucks. I wanted like 10 minutes. Jets in 2018. Powell? Was it Trent Cannon? No way. It was Trent Cannon. Jets running backs in 2018. Crowell, Isaiah Crowell. He had a 200-yard game. Well, good for him. Raiders in 97. Kaufman. Napoleon Kaufman. Right? No, they're not giving me it. So I think that's wrong. Eagles in 2013. That's LaShawn McCoy. Steelers in 2016 is Le'Veon Bell. 49ers in 2009 is Frank Gore. Seahawks in 2015. That must be Marshawn Lynch. Or is it CJ Procise? No. 2015? Okay, Buccaneers 2015 is Doug Martin. That was against the Eagles. Tennessee is Derrick Henry. And then football team in 2012, that is Alfred Morris. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We got 2 minutes. I gotta look up how to spell Jay Ajayi. Sorry if this is going to be a little bit laggy on the YouTube end because I'm switching tabs here. Okay, so Jay Ajayi was correct. How about CJ Procise? Is not. It's not Marshawn Lynch. Oh, gosh. I am in trouble. Is it Turner? Oh, no, I already said Turner. He didn't pop up. Raiders 97. Let me know how to spell Napoleon Kaufman. Oh, yeah. Spelling Kaufman wrong. That was why. Kaufman. It wasn't Napoleon Kaufman. Look at that. Look at that. 1997 Raiders running back. 1986 Saints. What's his name? Like McAllister or something? I'm thinking of Deuce McAllister. Deuce McAllister. It is Deuce McAllister. That's wrong. Oh, no. Or wasn't it? Hillis. Oh, man. I've drawn a blank. Who is this? I only got 28 seconds left. Oh no. Uh-oh. This ain't good. I'm trying to think, who was it? Was his name like, wait, was it Hilliard? It wasn't Hilliard? It wasn't like something Hilliard? I knew it began with an H or an M. We're going to find out now. 2-1. Time's up. The Cardinals was Chris Wells. I would have never gotten that one. The Bengals. Oh, Rudy Johnson. Wasn't he a fullback? Oh, he should have probably got that one. Jerome Harrison for the Browns in 2009. I was not getting that one. It was Ruben Mays. Ruben Mays, Saints 86 running back. No, Thomas Rawls. What? That's what I meant to say. I meant to say Thomas Rawls, but I was saying CJ Procise instead. Oh, come on. No. I got 84. The average score was 64. I usually get above the average score, so that always satisfies me. But, oh, come on, dude. That kind of sucks. Okay. Well, I think we might have time for one more. Top 10 receiving yards since 2000. We'll try this. Whoa, never mind. That's from each season. Nope, not going to be able to have time. I think we're nearing the end of halftime, so I want to try one other one. Let's see here. Randy Moss quarterback. So you have to name 13 in 3 minutes. This is good. Okay, so Culpepper. Like this is a good quiz to take. Culpepper, Tom Brady. Okay, Vikings in 99. That's Brad Johnson. Or Brad Johnson was just in 98. In 99, that was Cunningham, Randall Cunningham. I forgot he was on the Vikings for a second. Patriots in 08, that's Matt Castle. Vikings in 99. Why did the Vikings have everyone 99? What the hell? Raiders in 2005. That must be Rich Gannon. It wasn't. Are you kidding? Who was the Raiders quarterback in 99? It was not Russell. It wasn't Culpepper. Myrer? He was in 03. I don't know. Vikings in 2003. This is tough because you have to name like backup quarterbacks. I don't know. Vikings in 2020, that's going to be Brett Favre for the Vikings in 2010. 49ers in 2012 is going to be Alex Smith and my third least favorite player in NFL history, Colin Kaepernick. Or it's not Colin Kaepernick. Okay. Is that Troy Smith? Well, I already said Alex Smith. Who would be the 49ers third-string quarterback in 2012? I don't know. I actually got stunk on this one. Who was the Raiders quarterback in 2005 and 2006? Then I have to think of like Vikings backups from the early 2000s. Because other than Brad Johnson, I don't know if I can name one. Garcia, no. Who was the Raiders quarterback in 2005? That was like annoying me. I guess Gannon must have retired after 2004. Who's it? Oh, wait. Hold up. I know. It's Kerry Collins. I went brain dead for a second. There we go. There we go. Kerry Collins. We got him. All right, Vikings QBs for tonight. I only have 20 seconds left. I'm not too good on this one. So I got Collins. This was the Raiders QB in 06. It was the year before they drafted a thing there. Was it Leinart? No, wait a minute. Matt Leinart was also in the 06 draft. He was drafted by the Cardinals. Oh, great. That's not a good one. Oh, it was Kaepernick. I was just spelling it wrong. Duh. Okay. Jeff George. Oh, I should have guessed that one. Gus Frerotte. I honestly did not know Gus Frerotte played on the Vikings. Todd Borman. No. Andrew Walter. He was the Raiders QB in 06. I guess I'm not so mad. I got that one wrong. And I got Kaepernick right. I just misspelled his name, apparently. Well, all right. So I got 62% on that one. The average score was 41. All right. So we fit 2 quizzes in during the halftime. Okay. Cool. All right. We're back for the third quarter, though. Oh, right now, actually, McPherson kicks it off. And returning from inside the 1 is Byron Pringle. And Pringle will be brought down to 20. Just take the touchback. You get it to 25. All right. Well, Bengals scored a touchdown, and they quote-unquote get a stop on defense. I mean, it was third down coming up. Time just ran out. But considering how badly Cincinnati's played on defense up to that point, I'm going to count it as a stop on defense. Really. So Chiefs get it now. We'll see if they have their way. There will be no time clock to kind of save the Bengals this time. This is obviously the first play from scrimmage of the second half. They'll place it at the 21. We have McKinnon in there as the running back, and an inside handoff goes to him. He will go down to the 26, brought down by Jeremy Bates. It'll be second down and about 4 coming up here for Kansas City. I mean, a 3-and-out would just be phenomenal, although I don't think a 3-and-out would happen. We get to see Tommy Townsend, unless if it's basically an extra point or a kickoff. So you gotta get that punt field. And what I tell you, there was not going to be 3-and-out. Needed 4, got 5. Pringle underneath, first down Chiefs. But if you can get that punt, it's all that matters, really. You're not going to really get a 3-and-out against Kansas City. And that's going to be tough to do. And that'll now be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Holmes. Take the snap from center. Chiefs already have 19 first downs compared to the Bengals' 8. Handoff goes. McKinnon up the middle, and he'll get a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 there. Logan Wilson and DJ Reed are on the tackle. Logan Wilson got the interception with 22 seconds left last week against Tennessee. Again, the Bengals got a quick little first down, got into field goal range, which then led to the McPherson-made kick. I mean, personally, it's 21-10 right now. If Cincinnati's here, I feel like it would be like 28-0 if Tennessee was in this game right now. So I truly felt like Cincinnati was a better matchup for Kansas City anyway. Mahomes will throw behind Hill, and it's incomplete. Swat away by Hilton. It's 3rd and 7. As now we have CJ Uzomah returning from the lineup, and he is in crutches, so he is 100% inactive for the rest of this one. It'll be Drew Sample as the main tight end the rest of the way. Well, sidearm throw to Hill, threw behind him, and then Hilton was able to knock it down. Mahomes has gotten 3 first downs. He's 3 for 3 on third downs when passing. A low snap here. Mahomes will lob it up for Kelsey, who drops it, and there's no pass interference. What coverage by Trey Flowers. And they dodge a bullet. This is what I'm talking about. And now Kansas City punts for the first time. It was an awful snap, and the fact that this was even close to being completed was awful on Cincinnati's behalf, but they forced the incompletion. And even with the field goal on this drive, Cincinnati can make it one possession. Wow. They get the 41-yard touchdown. They got a fantastic punt from, a punt from Townsend. And then Trent Taylor returned it to the 16. All right. Well, it was a fantastic punt from Townsend, but get the touchdown. They got back-to-back stops on defense. Cincinnati with either a field goal, especially a touchdown, they are right back in this football game. Well, maybe I was discrediting Cincinnati too early. Welcome to playoff football, where even though it's a 21-3 deficit, it don't matter. This is still going to probably end up being a heartbreak. I mean, think about it this way. Last week was probably the greatest playoff football weekend in recent memory. I mean, I cannot think of another more intense, like nail-biting, crazy kind of playoff weekend since I guess the 2018 AFC and NFC championship games where, both those games went to overtime. But really, like, those are championship games. You only have 2 games to compare. The last time there was a weekend that crazy when there was 4 games on in the playoffs, we're talking, your options are 2003 divisional round. But that's not really more recent. That at this point, that was 20 years ago. Yep. But we'll be 20 years from now in a couple of years. Not trying to make you feel old just yet. I was born in 2004, so don't worry saying, I was born a year after that. That's just like, I know, that scares me too. But anyway, I'm trying to think of other incredible playoff weeks there were. 2017 wild card was pretty cool. I mean, the Titans came back against the Chiefs. The Jaguars beat the Bills in a fantastic defensive matchup. And the Saints beat the Panthers in a close game. But, I think the Rams played the Falcons, I think it was. Atlanta won that game. Yeah, it was Falcons and Rams. And that game wasn't really that good, so I don't really know. Probably was the greatest playoff weekend last weekend was in the past, 15 years at least, I think. All the upsets happened, and they were all decided on the last play of the game, which really made it incredible. All right, here's a throw. Burrow's going to throw on first down. Wide opens Higgins. Higgins makes the catch, and he's going to be brought down at the 40. T. Higgins right out of the gates. Oh, here we go. Buckle your seatbelts. This is going to get interesting real quick. An amazing catch by T. Higgins on the first play of the drive. And here we go. The Bengals now at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Burrow under center. Takes the snap. Handoff goes to the right. Mixon will get a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Wow. This Bengals team does not show quit. They haven't shown quit all regular season. Remember, week 17 all over again. They were really struggling at first against Kansas City. They adjusted in the second half, and they ended up winning that game. Will the same happen here? 2nd down, 9. Burrow takes the snap, and now they blow the play dead, and we're going to get a false start against the Bengals. I'll make that 2nd down and 14 now. All right. 2nd down, 14. Burrow and shotgun. Quick throw over the middle, incomplete. Looking for Sample, and it's 3rd and 14. Take a look again here on the replay. I mean, he's trying to find Sample in that area. K with a good pass deflection, and then Ingram with a good hit afterwards. Cincinnati is just out of field goal range. See, you really do not want to punt. You've worked this hard to try to make it a one-possession game. You don't want to fall short right here. 3rd and 14 for the Bengals. Ball placed at the 43. Burrow is going to gun it, and over the hands of Higgins. Burrow threw that one way too high, and just honestly a very poor decision by Burrow. I mean, you got to complete a short pass again to field goal range. He goes the long ball for Higgins, and he overthrows him. I mean, it's Tre'Davious Ward, man-on-man coverage. That's a winnable matchup, but not when you're that close on the sidelines. Chase, he was well covered by Felton, and now you're stuck punting, and if Kansas City scores a touchdown on this drive, that could just squash all your momentum. But here's a punt. Hardman will fair catch it at the 8, and then tries to win an Oscar with a LeBron James-esque flop. That is utterly ridiculous by Mecole Hardman. And now he's whining to the official about it. Give me a break. Yes, there was late contact. Whoa. He's an actor. 21-10, Chiefs still leading early 3rd quarter. All right, I got to go post a couple of stuff on my Instagram. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. AFC Championship game continues live here on YouTube. When I got to charge my computer. I did not realize recording a YouTube video would have my percentage go from 89 to 52 in about 2 hours. That is not good. I'll be back. We're going to have to figure something out. All right, we just came out of the commercial break. Like I've been mentioning, everyone, that's kind of my first time broadcasting with this new computer, so I don't really know how this is going to work, but we'll try it for now. Hopefully. Oh, we can't. Oh, my gosh. What is this setup? This is not good. We'll have to readjust it again next commercial break. We got 1st and 10. For the Chiefs at the 7. Mahomes will fake it. He'll dump it over to Hilaire, and he will be brought down at the 10. It'll be second down, about 7 coming up. I'm trying to do there. At least this will look good for now. I'm going to have to switch to another seat next commercial break, though. It's completely unaware that. I mean, why is my percentage going down? It's on 24% right now. It was on 89 when I started the broadcast. My Chromebook, or this computer, it's a Dell computer. Here's Hardman. He'll get 8 and a first. Yeah, it should not be dying this quickly. I'm actually very concerned about this because I don't know how I'm going to do broadcasts in the future if I'm going to run into this issue. But regardless, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs coming up as Hardman got 8. And he was hit out of bounds by Jermaine Pratt. Kind of shocked. They didn't call that one a penalty for a late hit. And will be 1st and 10. Handoff goes Hilaire. Up the middle, and he'll get about 3. Here we go. Oh, no, my roster's popping up. That's great. There we go. All right. 2nd down and 6. Chase looking on the sidelines. Probably talking to Burrow or Boyd, one of those guys. 2nd down, 6. Mahomes going to step up in the pocket. He's going to run away. He will throw, avoiding the sack, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 6. And I'll tell you one thing. If Cincinnati can get this punt here, this would be huge. I don't know if they will, but they definitely could. They could kind of make up for their failed attempt last time of trying to come back in this game. They're down in 6. Here's Mahomes. Hardman in motion. Ball placed at the 24. Snap is good. Mahomes will throw, and it's incomplete. On the coverage was Phillips. Pringle, the intended man. That's back-to-back punts for the Chiefs. Little hold. It's not going to hurt anybody. And it's actually Hilton on the coverage, not Phillips. But they force another one, so there you go. Again, Cincinnati's defense kind of buckling down here in the second half. Can Cincinnati come back from this deficit? Townsend to punt. This one's going to be fair caught by Taylor at the 35. Taylor activated from the practice squad before the playoffs. We will head back to commercial break, and I'm going to go sit on this blue couch you see right there. So let me go quickly adjust. We'll be right back. Actually, I'm not going to really unmute my mic. Just go here, plug it in. Yay. That's good. Now, I'm going to bring my 89, 92, and get my roster while I'm here. Yeah, I was not aware my computer would literally go from that extent, that's crazy how low that went, though. Is this charging? This better be charging. If it's not charging, we're going to be in trouble here. 22%. Oh, because it wasn't on its best battery performance. That'll explain it. Oh, come on. Please charge. Don't be like this computer. Oh, my goodness. Maybe I'll try to do it from my phone if my computer's acting up. I'll make a part 2. I may have to continue this on my phone. I'm not sure. If my computer's on 22%, there's no way it lasts the rest of the game. That is, without a question, not going to happen. I don't even think it's going to make it to like the next 3 commercial breaks from now. 21%. I have my cord plugged. Oh, God. We are experiencing some technical difficulties, if you couldn't tell. That's the wrong cord. Maybe that's why I'm plugging it in the wrong way. Just charging this morning. I've definitely stumbled a bit. I'm not the greatest when it comes to learning about computers and such either. Charging. Oh, now you're charging. Oh, what the heck? It's taking forever, but it finally charged. Good. Now it's charging. All right. Well, the Bengals got the ball again. Oh, this is weird commentating it from the side. That's all right, though. Handoff to the right. Mixon shoved out of bounds at the 40 right in front of Travis Kelce on the Chief bench. It'll be 2nd down and 5. By the way, Zach Taylor looking to become the first coach in Cincinnati to win multiple games in the postseason. The last to do it was Sam Wyche, the head coach of the Bengals, who led them there in 88, or led them to the Super Bowl in 88. Second down and 5. Burrow and shotgun. Pass complete. Andrew Sample will get 4. He's brought down by Gay. It'll be 3rd down and 1, actually. They'll mark it 3rd and 1. About halfway through the 3rd quarter, the Bengals, the must convert here. They're 4 for 8 on 3rd downs. Burrow under center. We'll take the QB sneak, and he's got 2. There you go. There you go. QB sneak up the middle, and it pays off. Bengals get the 1st down. They advance the football. They're going to at least kill more time off this clock, but get some more rest for their defense. But we'll see if this drive results in any points or not. Under center again for 1st and 10. Pitch goes to Mixon. He takes it to the left. Mixon is brought down by Hitchens. 2nd and 10. All right, my Chromebook. I was recording on Chromebook for a long time. Sorry, my computer is charging from 21% to 23% since we've been sitting here. Good. It won't be fully charged for about an hour. I'll probably go back there at the start of the 4th quarter. I don't see it dying in a quarter, depending on what it's on. If it's on 50, 60, 70, I'll go back to where I was originally saying. But that's going to get annoying, though. Hopefully, the more I use it, the more battery life it gains or something. I don't know how it works, but Regardless, it's 2nd and 10 for the Bengals coming up. In shotgun, Mixon. Burrow will take the snap. He avoids 2 sacks. Throws on the run, and it's complete to Chase. And he shoved out bounds at the 31. Well, that was just fantastic. Burrow ripping off sacks and finds Jamar Chase. They finally got Chase involved on a play, and it works for the better. Escape a sack, fantastic throw on the run. He's going to beat Ward one-on-one. Actually, it was man coverage by Ward. Ward went to cover the middle of the field, leaving Chase wide open. Wow, Chase got 30 yards today. About 25 or so came from that catch right there. He's been averaging 112 in each game this postseason. Here's Mixon with a run and a 1. That might be my new that might be my new motto. A run and a 1. Don't really pick up a yard. Well, anyway, 2nd and 10 coming up. I got Prince go against Chris Jones. That's an interesting matchup to keep an eye on. Chris Jones is honestly, he's had a couple of QB pressures, but that's about it. He hasn't really done a whole lot of fantastic things today. Here's Burrow throwing low, incomplete. Felton on the coverage, and there's 110% going to be pass interference on that one. I was like, where is the flag? Tyrann Mathieu complained to the referee, and so is Felton, of course. I mean, this was blatant. Rashawn Felton. Take a look again here on the replay. Grabbed the left arm of Chase. He never even had time to finish his route. I don't know how they would argue. I mean, Chase doesn't even finish his route, and he's already getting clung on to. That's a first penalty against the Chiefs today, offensively, defensively, special team, whatever. That's the first. I think we've only had 3 total penalties in this game. 2 have been against the Bengals, 1 against the Chiefs. Burrow will throw to Mixon on 1st and 10, and Mixon's got room down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal to go, Cincinnati. Here we go. 1 possession game right here. Barring an announcer jinx by me. Oh, tell me that's happened before. But regardless. And it will be a 1st down. 1st and goal to go. Here is the handoff at the 7. They fake it to Mixon. Burrow under pressure, and down he goes. First sack of the day as well, and we got a flag. All right, so we do got, I think we're going to get a holding on RJ Prince. And if we are, that's going to be 2nd and goal, but even further back, or actually rather, Chiefs would probably decline the penalty. And, yeah, they'll take the sack instead of the penalty. 2nd and goal at the 15. Burrow. Empty backfield. Whoa, bad at the line. He was looking for Boyd, and it's knocked away by Ingram. It's going to be 3rd and goal. And look at Burrow throw the screen. Good swat by Ingram, and it will be 3rd down and goal. So I guess there's 2 Ingrams on this team. Yeah, there is. 3rd and goal coming up here at the 15. Burrow and shotgun. Burrow will dump it over. Why did he throw a screen? It's 3rd and goal, my man. Pirine only gets 2. It's 3rd and goal and you throw a screen? Oh, man, that wasn't the right play call. 4th and goal, I mean, you're going to kick the field goal. You're taking the one-possession game right now. Your defense has worked too hard for you to not score here. You're obviously going to go for the one possession lead here, although it is tempting to go for it. Evan McPherson earlier today set the NFL record most kicks made by a rookie in a postseason. This one from 31 to go 10 for 10 on the year, on the postseason, I guess. And the kick is good. Yep, 31's good. Oh, from 31 yards out, it is good. 21 to 13. Oh, we got a flag at the end of it. I think there was a fight of some sort, or at least some pushing and shoving. It'll count. So there it is. 21-13, Chiefs now lead. There we are in commercial break. And I gotta get my remote. Well, again, going with this computer for the first time, so trial and error. But yeah, all right, got my remote now. So. Ooh. And I've just got word that my school is closed for tomorrow. Okay, well, that's good news for me. Of course, if you're living in the Massachusetts area, you probably didn't have fun shoveling out your driveway and all that good stuff. But all right. No school tomorrow. Thank you, snowstorm. I'm about to say, imagine if the Patriots are playing in Gillette this week. That would have been nuts. Oh, cool. All right. So 21-13, Chiefs leading the Bengals. We are going to head to, I guess, the final stage of this third quarter. But, we'll see what happens. All right. Chiefs ready to get the ball back. And it will be, well, here's the kickoff. This one will land, touchback. Take a look again on the just check down on third down. I mean, this is awful. You throw, it's 3rd and goal at the 13 and you throw a screen. Like, you don't do that, Zach Taylor. I feel like if Cincinnati had a better coach, they'd be in a good spot right now. But Zach Taylor's still young. I'll give him credit. He was a decent coach in Cincinnati, and then I think he actually coached for Cincinnati State. Got hired by the Bengals in 19 after they fired Marvin Lewis 10 years too late. And here they are. I mean, this is the greatest turnaround in a long time. I mean, as McKinnon got 7, 2nd and 3 coming up. I mean, this is like when the Jaguars made the AFC Championship game back in 2017. Like a 3-13 team made the AFC Championship game. Last year, I think the Bengals finished 4-12. Right now, they're in the AFC Championship game. This is a great turnaround Mahomes will throw, passes tipped, intercepted. Oh, the Bengals get the pick. That's unreal. Picked off by B.J. Hill. Oh, are you kidding? Whoa. Okay. Bengals get the pick. They will now get it inside the 25. They'll actually get it at the 25. Oh my God. Nuts. Wow, it looked like the intended receiver was Kelsey. There it is. The first ever interception by Patrick Mahomes in an AFC championship game. And now the Bengals are looking to strike. They'll actually place him at the 27. Mixon gets the handoff, lowers the shoulder, and will slide down to the 22. Final 2 minutes of this third quarter. This AFC Championship game is just as tight as you thought it'd be. It started off bad, but man, oh man, once Cincinnati's defense just turned on, they have just turned on. They have not allowed a point in the second half. Cincinnati gets 10 this quarter, and now off of that interception by B.J. Hill, they're going to kick another field goal, barring a turnover, but this is where championship teams score the touchdown and take advantage of what their defense gave them. Burrow down the middle to Chase to the 5, and they're doing like what I'm saying. This is where championship teams, man, this is where they come to play. And Jamar Chase, good route run. He's been quiet the entire first half. Second huge catch of the quarter, and now Cincinnati is rocking and rolling down to the 6-yard line, maybe the 5, depending on where they mark it. It'll be first and goal. Yeah, Chase has 39 yards this half, only 8 in the first. Handoff goes, Mixon up the middle, and he's going to be down at the 2, second and goal. Coming up here. Mixon, 14 rushes for 55 yards up to this point. Mixon will be the running back on second and goal. Burrow will stand under center. Ball placed inside the 3, but short of the 2. Burrow fakes it to Mixon. Goes for the end zone. What in the world was that throw? Incomplete. Looking for Chase. Felton was there. Third and goal. I mean, if it gets to fourth and goal, I'm going for it. I'm going for it if I'm Cincinnati right now. Third and goal coming up. Burrow chucking one up for Chase. Got the feet down. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Burrow lobbed it up. Felton's done a nice job covering Chase, but couldn't stop him there. And they are going to go for 2 for the tie. Wow, here we go. They've come back in a quarter. I mean, we still got a fourth quarter to go. This game's so far from over. But, wow, what a comeback by Cincinnati. And the fact that they're able to come back within a quarter, very impressive. But now they got to go for the tie. It is 21-19 Kansas City right now. The Bengals are 1 for 5 on 2-point conversions this year. They put Trent Taylor in motion. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Pirine, the running back. Burrow to take the snap. Taylor's wide open. We got a tie game. Bengals tie. Unreal. They've come back within a quarter. And this game went from a snoozer to just an eye-popping Miraculous comeback by Cincinnati. And look at the bar inside Cincinnati, Ohio. They're going nuts. The bar is going nuts. Cincinnati, there we go. Okay. Bengals tie. Chase with the TD. Taylor gets the 2. That's unreal. Okay, because Netsov's going to the All-Star game. Why? All right, touchback here for the Chiefs, and they'll get a 25. Will the comeback be all for naught? To be determined. No, I don't think so, but all right, 1st and 10. At the 25, they're going to put Harmon in motion. They fake it to McKinnon, and they're going to throw the screen to McKinnon, and he dropped it. 2nd and goal coming up. I'm trying to think of when there was a last time there was like this much of an underdog team like Cincinnati in the playoffs. I want to say it was the Jaguars from 2017. Or maybe the Browns from last year. But I don't know. I didn't really expect the Browns to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, they beat Pittsburgh. But I knew they were going to lose to Kansas City. And shocker, they did. All right, 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Or I'm talking about the Browns now. I'm saying Mayfield. Mahomes. Browns wish they had Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. A gain of 7. 3rd and 3. As we begin the 4th quarter. All right, I will be back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. The Bengals have come back from 21-3 down in a quarter, essentially a quarter, to tie it up. Arrowhead is getting quiet. Don't go anywhere. Chiefs got the ball. All right. 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs as this fourth quarter is about to get underway. Hope everyone's been enjoying the broadcast so far. I certainly have been. We went from a beatdown to a nail biter. 3rd and 3 for Mahomes. He's going to step up. Mahomes avoids the sack, and he's going to wait. He's going to avoid another sack, and then he's sandwiched at the 22. It's Hendrickson with Hill. B.J. Hill got the pick, and now a half sack. That's a punt for the Chiefs, and this offense is just turned off in the second half. There is no other way of putting it. This offense has just fallen asleep. Or the Bengals offense just woke up from a nightmare. I don't know what that first half was. Cincinnati would be running away with it right now if they were playing a great first half, but neither here nor there. They have a chance to take their first lead of the day right now as Taylor returns the punt from the 24, and he will make a man miss. Taylor down to the 34. Oh my, well, we've had ourselves one hell of a game so far, and it ain't over. That is for sure. Okay. So 1st and 10. Burrow under pressure. He's going to throw. Pass is picked. Intercepted by L'Jarius Sneed. Oh, well, Burrow. His second interception of the playoffs, and now the Chiefs get the ball right back. First play of the drive, too. That's not good. Chase, he tried to fit the ball into Chase. Not a smart move by Burrow. He still got time to overcome that, but, awful read by Burrow, and L'Jarius Sneed comes away with it. I mean, just looking at this throw, I mean, how do you fit that in that window? I know Chase has been having a tremendous second half, just trying to fit that in. It's just an easy read for L'Jarius Sneed. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. Burrow should have never fit that ball in that window. Should have hold on or do what he's usually been doing and tried to find the running back for the check down. He elects to go for the risky pass, and right after 3 straight Chief punts, all momentum on your side, you're ready to take your first lead of the game, and you throw an interception on the first play of the drive. I mean, that could be the momentum shifter right there. Let's see if Kansas City responds. But that was rough, to say the least. Awful throw. Goodness. Well, I was going to post the Mahomes touchdown to Kelsey on my Instagram, but I realized now that the Bengals kind of tied it. Well, that was before the pick, but now that they tied it, I'm kind of like hesitant to post that highlight. I probably will post like a highlight. Now that I have no school tomorrow, I'll probably post like a collab highlight thing on my Instagram tomorrow, like showing like probably the 5 best plays from the Bengals Chiefs game and then the 5 best games from the 49ers Rams game. That's what I'm probably going to do. Kind of wish today was the Super Bowl. I really hope I don't have to go to school the day after the Super Bowl. Happened to me a few times before, actually. Good stuff. Anyway, 13:56 to go, fourth quarter. Again, the Bengals, they still got time to make up from that Burrow interception. But the issue is with that, you may have just gave Kansas City all the momentum right back after your defense and your offense just finally scored a touchdown. And your defense tried so hard to shut the door on Kansas City, forcing 3 straight punts. Now you get that interception. You're putting Kansas City right back in this game. McKinnon gets 4. Or rather, Hilaire will get 4. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, early stages of the fourth quarter. Von Bell got the tackle there. Still tied at 21. Kelsey put in motion. Here's a snap. Good snap. Mahomes dumps it over the head of Hilaire. It's 3rd and 6. Mahomes is 21 for 31. Mahomes at one point was 13 for 14. Now 21 for 31. He's thrown the pick. It has been not a good showing. What's up, Isaac? Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Trey Henderson with the half sack. The last time the Bengals had the ball on defense. And he's got the sack here as well. 4th down coming up, and they're going to force the punt. Are you announcer jinxing, or are you ahead of me? You're probably ahead of me. I don't know. I'm on my usual TV, though, that usually is not behind. So I don't know what the deal is there. Maybe Isaac was doing some classic announcer predictions there. But yeah, Hendrickson gets the sack there. He's got 1.5 on the day. Again, if Cincinnati does lose today, he's going to appear in his first ever Pro Bowl. As Tom said, will make the punt. This one will be fair caught by Taylor, but it falls in the end zone. Touchback, Bengals will get it back at the 20. So the Burrow interception does not cost them. Trey Henderson. Yeah, that's right. Came from FAU. That's right. There you go. Yeah, and I knew you'd be happy about the Florida guys getting the sack. I like Henderson a lot. I liked him when he was on the Saints. I wish he didn't leave the Saints. Yeah. Just a good guesser. Just the Panthers would be good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You predicted correctly, my friend. I will say, like, my TV's never behind, so, like, that would have been weird if I was, like, all of a sudden, like, 10 seconds behind. I guess now Huberdeau will win MVP. Huberdeau going to win the Art Ross? Maybe. I don't know. The Oilers have been struggling lately. I don't think it's a shoo-in for McDavid to win it right now. And McKinnon just got injured, so maybe Huberdeau. I don't know. I mean, I would like if Huberdeau won. The Panthers deserve credit. They've been good for a few years now. They deserve their credit. I ain't sleeping on Florida no more. I mean, they still have yet to win a playoff series since 96, so that still kind of irks me when it comes to them in the playoffs. But as for the regular season, Panthers are legit. And honestly, Panthers would be playing the Bruins if the playoffs started tomorrow. And let me tell you something, the Bruins would not beat the Panthers if the series ended tomorrow. So, yeah. We should the NHL vote for a small man. And that's true, you know. Florida, what do they have? 17,000 fans at their game last night or something like that? They're bringing in fans now, which is good for them. I know he leads the NHL in points. You should definitely win the Art Ross. I 100% agree. I mean, they're probably going to give it to, like, McDavid or Ovechkin. Or it's like, why? Give it to Huberdeau. Guy's been in the league since, what, 2012? Give that man some awards. You give Barkov stuff. Why not give Huberdeau some stuff? Tell me if you agree. All right. So we're getting out of commercial break. Yeah. What was on the commercial break? I'll go on a Jonathan Huberdeau rant. Why not? All right, let's see here. Isaac Edelman tweet and Trent Taylor on the Bengals, the new Julian Edelman. I could see it. Yeah, I could see that. They kind of look alike. Decent punt returners. Sure. Edelman was the better punt returner, but yeah, look wise. Yeah, that's kind of funny actually. I never really realized that. 2nd and 7 coming up. That's funny though. I know. Same exact like face shape and the same number. That's so funny. And basically same position. Burrow rolling out. And is that another pick? It is out of bounds. Burrow was through second pick there. Oh my God. Don't be so. Now Burrow's trying to force the ball into too many situations. Yeah, Ingram dropped it. But, yeah, I was almost picking number 2 of the quarter for Burrow. Can't be throwing those dangerous passes. Let's see what he does here. Bengals are 6 for 11 on third downs. Burrow under pressure. Avoids a sack. Avoids 2 sacks. He's going to run for the first. Oh, Joe Burrow. He is Houdini. Oh, what a run. Are you kidding? Chris Jones going to the Pro Bowl. Rips off a tackle. And then avoids it, and then avoids another sack by Jones, and is able to outrun the linebacker to get the first down. I mean, remember, Joe Burrow is far from a scrambling quarterback. We aren't talking about Lamar Jackson. We're not talking about Patrick Mahomes. We're not talking about whoever other fast quarterback you want to put in there. Daniel Jones even, he's pretty quick. He ain't doing that. 2nd and 10 coming up as Mixon got stuffed at the line. That is showing Burrow's will to win right there, baby. What a fantastic play that was. I don't think I would be crazy to say at this point in the game that was the biggest third down conversion we've seen so far. And yeah. That was huge. And Burrow's throw will be caught. It's Tyler Boyd getting a gain of 2. So we got third down coming up. Snead with the tackle, or with the down. It wasn't really a tackle. It was a down. Chiefs offense getting loud. CBS doesn't have their scoreboard on the screen, which is okay. Burrow avoids another sack. He's going to run for another first down, and he slides at the 41. Ball came out at the end, but no way that's a fumble. Joe Burrow on back-to-back third downs has rushing first downs. And Joe Mixon's done a great job today. Joe Burrow doing an even better job. This is just fantastic running by Joe Burrow. I mean, you want to talk about quarterback who has all the will in the world and wants to win this football game. Look at him go. All right, the CBS scoreboard is back up now. We're under 9 minutes, fourth quarter, obviously. 1st and 10 at the 45 for Burrow. They figure to Mixon. 1st and 10, Burrow dumps it over to Sample and whistles blow. And we have a timeout called. I think it was against Cincinnati. First and 10. Bengals down to 2 timeouts. Kansas City still has all 3. First and 10 for the Bengals now. 8:47 to go in regulation. Mahomes is now just like, Like when it was 21-3, you saw him looking like on the sidelines. He was squinting at the sun. He was enjoying himself. I think I made a reference to him staring at butterflies. But it's like now it's just like, oh, this is happening. We got another flag. What a tackle from behind. Flag flew. Frank Clark with an amazing tackle. And we got offsides on the defense. That'll be 1st and 5, Cincinnati. And 8:44 to go. Wow, they are showing Arrowhead, and essentially everyone is standing at this point. Well, not everyone. But I'd say about 95% of the stadium is standing up right now. 1st and 5, under 8.5. Burrow. We could go into overtime. That's always a possibility, too. Ball placed in midfield. Burrow throws. Slant is caught. T. Higgins rips off a tackle. He'll go down to the 34. Off the slant. And T. Higgins is rumbling and stumbling. This is fantastic. Well, now they're in field goal range. Short pass. Plain press. Shouldn't have done that. And that is a 1st down for the Bengals. It's obviously not even close to being over, especially if you've seen that Chiefs-Bills game from last week. But I'll tell you one thing, Cincinnati has all the momentum on their side. Under center, Burrow takes the snap at the 34. Handoff goes to Mixon. Flags fly. This is like the 3rd of the last 4th play we've had a flag before the whistle. This is going to be false start on the offense. Still in field goal range, but that will back them up 5. First and 15. For the Bengals here, Burrow with Pirine in at running back. And what do we got here? What is the referees doing? We got another whistle. How come we're getting so many stoppages? $7:36 to go, Burrow looks so stressed right now. Joe Burrow's like hyperventilating. I don't blame him, man. Here's your chance. If you can win a college championship and an NFL championship in 3 years. Here's Burrow. 1st and 15. He's going to throw for Higgins on the sideline. Incomplete. Good press coverage by Ward. It's 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and 15. Forgot the flag. All right. Second and 15. Burrow under center in shotgun. Throws, caught, chase to the 34. And he's brought down. Snead with the tackle. We 3rd down about 4, 3rd and 3. That throw will put him in pretty comfortable McPherson field goal range. Again, set the rookie record earlier today for most kicks by a rookie kicker during a playoff run. I think the original record was held by Justin Tucker back in 2012. I mean, of course, Justin Tucker would hold the field goal record. But, I think McPherson beat him today. I think he was the one who had the record originally. And now McPherson's been 10 for 10 in the playoffs. 3rd and 8. Burrow dumps it over P. Ryan, and he's brought down the line. And he gets out of bounds. The clock's going to continue to run, though. Cincinnati can honestly take it down to about the 6-minute mark. Chris Jones almost got an interception there. If Jones made a lunge for it, he may have gotten the pick. Here's McPherson. And all field goals, all extra points, like I've been saying. He's 10 for 10 in the playoffs. Kicked the game winner last week against Tennessee to send them to where they are now. It is 4th and 8. This kick is going to be about a 48-yard attempt or so. McPherson is good! Just snuck through on the left side, and the Bengals have their first lead, 24-21. Oh, just made it. Just this much. Unreal. The Bengals have taken the lead, 24-21. The unthinkable's happening. The Cincinnati Bengals are almost there. They're not there yet, but they're almost there. To the Super Bowl. They're already in the AFC Championship. My God. All right. I think I just got a video of the Joe Burrow scrambler, so I'm going to go do that. Last time we had an 18-point deficit in the AFC Championship games when the Colts came back against the Patriots. Peyton Manning made his first ever Super Bowl. No, never mind. There was not a video. I lied. Bengals were down 11 at halftime to the Chiefs in Week 17. They were down 11 at the half today. And they're coming back. Man, oh man, oh man. What a game we've had, 24-21. Here's the kickoff and the touchback. We got 6 minutes left in regulation. Here we go. Could be going into OT. You never know. Bro, imagine commentating back-to-back overtime games and back-to-back weeks. That would be something. The Bengals have held Kansas City to negative 7 yards in the last 7 plays, and that's including the interception by B.J. Hill. They throw the screen, Mecole Hardman. He's brought down by Sam Hubbard at the 29. It's 2nd and 6. And Cincinnati trying to make their first ever Super Bowl since Super Bowl 23. Whereas the Chiefs, well, they made it the past 2 years. You can tell the difference between the two. Also, Bengals heading into this year, their last playoff win was against the Houston Oilers back in the 1990 wild card round. This year, the Cinderella story, it's gone far, but will it complete the chapter? We'll see. Kelsey makes the catch. Eli Apple with the tackle, but that is a first down. We have another 42-36 game going on here. 5 minutes left with Mahomes and Burrow just gushing it out at one another. This is going to be an insane final few minutes. Put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes will fire over the middle. Kelsey makes it at the 40, and Pratt brings him down at the 43. Second down and 3 coming up for Kansas City. Actually, mark it 2nd and 2. AC might be thinking long-term touchdown. Try to kill time off this clock. Oh, wow. How about this? Hill doesn't even have a receiving yard in the second half. He had 78 in the first half along with a touchdown. Nothing here. And it's 2nd and 2. Inside handoff. McKinnon will make it 3rd down and 1. Now under 4 to go. 3rd and 1. Obviously, if you don't get it, you're going for it. Yes, Kansas City does have 3 timeouts, but I mean, there's no way you punt if you don't get this right. I don't see how you punt. You just don't punt. I wouldn't punt. Granted, I am an aggressive Madden player, but I wouldn't punt. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Put Hill in motion. 3 seconds to go on the play clock. Now 1. They figured McKinnon. Mahomes guns it down the middle. Kelsey to the 38, brought down by Logan Wilson. Kelsey got open, and now the Chiefs are really letting the clock tick. Wide open catch. Wilson and Bates combine on the tackle, but they are now inside Buckner field goal range. First and 10. Ball placed at the 38. Under 3 to go. And around Hardman. He will get 9. Bates brought him out. And it'll be 2nd and 1 coming up for Kansas City. Burrow, he's looking a little nervous now. He's saying, oh, defense, please give me a tie game. Get me a turnover. I don't want to come back from 28-24. And I don't blame him. I would rather be in a tie than trailing him myself. Here's Mahomes. Oh, they brought the house. They run, and it works. McKinnon, 15 in the first. It looked like they were going to bring the send-out blitz. They run, and it's a run to the right side, and it pays off. What a game it's been, and now it's going to come down to the wire. Awuzie with the tackle on McKinnon. It looks like we're about to reach the 2-minute warning. Kansas City may snap the ball one last time. The play clock, the game clock rather, is ahead of the play clock. So Kansas City doesn't have to snap it, and they won't. It'll be by about a half second apart from each other. All right, 2-minute warning. Dude, this is nerve-wracking to watch. I mean, I'm a Jaguar fan. Really, I have no dog in this fight. Would I like Cincinnati to win? Sure. I think an underdog story would be great for the NFL if Patrick Mahomes makes the Super Bowl again. People are going to be happy about it, but guess what? Mahomes is going to bring the NFL money. It's a win-win scenario. What up, Nick? Thanks for tuning in. I know you want the Chiefs to win. But, I mean, I'm fine with whatever. I think either way, it's good for football. If Mahomes makes the Super Bowl, NFL's making money. If the Bengals make the Super Bowl, you have a long-suffering fan base who can finally celebrate something, and it's a good underdog story. And I guess for the NFC, if the Rams win the NFC Championship, which I picked San Francisco, but LA's probably going to end up winning. You get to see Matthew Stafford in a Super Bowl. First year after leaving Detroit. That's a good storyline. As for San Francisco, you have their fantastic defense still. I would like to say Jimmy Garoppolo could go out on a high note, but if the 49ers somehow win the Super Bowl, it ain't going to be because of him. It'll be because of Deebo Samuel is carrying him. That's how that would work. But all right, we're at the 2-minute warning. Chiefs are well inside the red zone. Still a 3-point Bengal lead. I think Cincinnati is going to give up a touchdown here. I think Chiefs are going to score, and the Bengals are going to have one last shot in their season to try to send them to the Super Bowl. We'll see, though. But, yeah, honestly, if you want my personal opinion, it was about time since Cincinnati was going to run out of luck. I mean, they literally shut out Kansas City the entire second half. Like, they weren't going to shut them out the whole way. They shut them out for basically all of it, but they couldn't get it done in the end. But we'll see what happens. Ball plays at the 15. Mahomes will run, and he will slide out of bounds at the 9. It'll be 2nd and 4 coming up, and Mahomes will quickly go back to the huddle, even though the clock did stop. And, of course, this is a huge thing to keep an eye out for. Since we are now inside the 2-minute warning, or we may go into overtime, all reviews will be from the booth. Coach's challenge, you can throw them out the window. They are no longer useful for the rest of this game. No matter how far we go, whether we go into 3 overtimes, we're here until 1 a.m., it don't matter. 2nd and 6, Mahomes pumps. Mahomes avoids the sack. He's going to run around. Still running around. Henderson's there. Mahomes is going to dive and get 4, and he's slow to get up. Oh, no. You may have heard his arm there. Now he's walking it off. What a tackle by Trey Hendrickson. And now Hendrickson's down on a knee on the sideline. Oh, my goodness. Well, a near injury for Kansas City may have turned to a disastrous one for Cincinnati. But look at Mahomes, though. The concentration to able to keep that play alive, run around like crazy, and basically just get the 6 yards there was very impressive. That's what Mahomes' best at. Here's 3rd and 2. They fake it a hill. They shuffle past to Kelsey. I think he got over. I thought he got over, and now they're signaling 1st down Chiefs. It's 1st and goal to go. Imagine if Kansas City kicked the field goal heading into halftime. This game would be tied at 24 with the Chiefs looking to win. But now it is 1st and goal for the Chiefs looking to tie. They're so close. They're going to try to take the lead. 1st and goal to go with 1.5 minutes to go. The Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts. The Bengals are down to 1, so Cincinnati's going to get the ball back, most likely. But, I mean, if they're lucky, they'll have 1 timeout left. Other than that, they're going to have to use Spike and out of bounds as their only ways to stop the clock. Or penalties against Kansas City. But anyway, first and goal for the Chiefs, a minute and a half to go after they've been shut out the entire first half. The entire second half, rather. The Chiefs are going to find a way to potentially take the lead and have Cincinnati try to fight for the win. They're going to hand it off to McKinnon, and McKinnon's going to get stuffed here. Get the yard at the – we're going to mark him now at the 3. Second and goal. Cincinnati's probably going to use their last time out here. This is interesting because, well, obviously if you're Kansas City, if it's 4th and goal, you kick the field goal. I don't think there's any question you risk the chance of not converting on 4th and goal and just ending your season. I think you obviously kick the field goal. But this is also interesting because what if Kansas City scores a touchdown, but it's going to be on 3rd down? You're going to give Cincinnati about 35 seconds to work with, potentially, instead of if you score here on 2nd and goal, and they'll have about a minute 20. And it's so tough if you're Cincinnati because obviously if you're a defense, you're like, listen, I don't care if this game goes into overtime or not right now. We want to make the stop so they can kick the field goal. That's if you can't get a turnover, you're saying field goal. That's right now what you're saying if you're Cincinnati. If you're Kansas City, you kind of want to be wise about this as well. I think if you score on 3rd and goal, you're in a much better spot than scoring right now. But let's see what happens. They'll actually place the ball at the 4. Inside handoff McKinnon. Oh, they fake it. Mahomes is going to run, and he's going to get sacked back at the 9. And now it is 3rd and goal, and the clock's going to continue to run. They fake it to McKinnon. Mahomes getting a little bit too cocky with his running ability. DJ Reader was right there, and it's Sam Hubbard who's going to end up getting the tackle. 3rd and goal, we're under a minute. 3rd sack of the day for the Bengals. Chiefs only sacked Burrow once. They're going to be able to kill this clock down to about 40 seconds before they even snap it. This is going to determine a lot right here. 3rd and goal. McKinnon and the Chiefs will call a timeout. Yeah, they killed the clock down to 39. Now they call it a timeout. So if the Chiefs were to score a touchdown, Cincinnati would have about 30 to go down the field, and barring a missed extra point, they would need a touchdown to win this game. Buckner, dead for 12 in his career, trailing by 3 points or fewer, including the postseason when trying to kick a game-tying field goal in the last 2 minutes of the 4th quarter or overtime. He kicked the game-tying field goal to send him into overtime last week, considering this is a much shorter field goal. I'm assuming he would make it, but this is the wild card play right here. It's 3rd and goal. And even if Kansas City doesn't get it, as long as the clock doesn't stop, they're going to kill this clock down, kick the field goal with about 15 seconds left, and the Bengals will probably take a knee and head into overtime. This play will determine a lot of those fake scenarios. Ball is placed at the 9. McKinnon, the running back. In shotgun is Mahomes. 3rd and goal. Mahomes drops back. Stands at the 20. He's going to run around. Right there is Hubbard. It's a fumble, and the Chiefs fall on top of it. Sam Hubbard forced the fumble. Kansas City did recover with Joe Thuney. And now you have just made your field goal attempt significantly harder. I mean, shame on Patrick Mahomes, man. If you want to kill clock, kill clock. This is not how you do it. Sam Hubbard right there. Imagine if that's a strip sack. Imagine if that's a strip sack. Mahomes is playing way too cocky right now. And that almost backfired in the worst play possible. 4th and goal. Buckner will get a relatively long field goal now instead of a chip shot. Literally, if he just threw an incompletion. You're kicking like a 27-yard field goal. Instead, you run around like a maniac. You get stripped. Ball recovered at the 27. To make it about a 37-yard field goal. It is 4th and goal. This will be the last play of regulation, no matter how you look at it, barring a penalty against Cincinnati. Unless there's a penalty against Cincinnati, this is the last play of regulation. It is going to be a 44-yard attempt. "44 yards to send the game into overtime. Good snap, good hold. Buckner nails it. From 44, he's good. It's 24 all, and we're heading to overtime. Back-to-back weeks, the Chiefs will be playing in OT. Wow. Pick dead center. I didn't catch my breath. This playoffs. I mean, say what you want about the wild card game. The wild card games stunk. I'm not gonna lie. Wild card games for the most part were awful, but divisional round games and this game, it was worth the mediocre divisional round or the wild card round. Overtime postseason rules, 15 minutes. We keep going 2 overtimes, 3 overtimes, just like hockey and basketball. We keep going. Touchdown or safety of the first possession wins the game. We'll see the coin toss before I explain the rest of the rules. Brandon Allen out for the coin toss for the Bengals. And for the Chiefs, it is Anthony Hitchens. Here are all the rules. Brandon Allen calls heads. It's tails. Chiefs got it. Chiefs have got it. Oh, Brandon Allen calls heads. Hey, Josh Allen called the wrong coin toss last week. So Kansas City is going to get the ball to begin overtime back-to-back weeks because of a quarterback calling the wrong part of a coin. Wow. Well, all right. I would have called tails. That would have been incredible if it was tails, though. All right, so Chiefs are going to get it. Man, I feel for Bengal fans right now. Like, maybe this is me trying to do an announcer jinx. I don't know. This is also definitely my personal feeling. I don't think Cincinnati is winning this game. And I am kind of trying to announcer jinx, but in reality, I don't think I am. I truly think this game's out of reach now. Unless Cincinnati can get up on defense. Remember, if Cincinnati forces a punt or forces a field goal, it's over. But Cincinnati still has a chance to get the ball on offense. And then if they tie, game continues, next score wins. If they score a touchdown, they win. If Kansas City scores a touchdown, obviously Chiefs win. If the Bengals get a pick six or a fumble recovery for a touchdown or whatever the case may be, Bengals are going to win. So that's basically how that works. Hope this game don't go into double overtime. I mean, if it goes into double overtime, cool. We get an amazing classic. But, like, come on, man. I want to catch the 49ers-Rams game on time, you know? This is incredible. When was the last team who had back-to-back playoff games in an overtime, back-to-back overtime games during a playoff run? I'm trying to think. Was it I don't even want to make a guess because I just don't know. Wasn't 2003 Eagles. It wasn't the 2019 Texans. It wasn't I'm trying to just think of random overtime games. Wasn't the 2003 Panthers? I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm going to have to do some research. As this one will go for a touchback. Oh, and I know your answer. 1986 Cleveland Browns. 1986 Cleveland Browns was the last time a team has played in back-to-back overtime games in the playoffs. No other team, that was the only other time that happened in the NFL. No team has won back-to-back games because the Browns beat the Jets in the 86 divisional round, but then lost to the Broncos in the 86 championship game. Of course, that was the drive. First attempt to 25 off the touchback. They fake it to McKinnon. And Mahomes is going to overthrow Robinson there. Denard Robinson really hasn't had a lot of targets today, and he overthrows him there. 2nd and 10. Oh, if Cincinnati can get one more stop on defense, because on that, all Cincinnati needs is a field goal. That's all they need. Mahomes right now, 26 for 37, 275, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Damian Square now on that defensive line. They just acquired him this past Wednesday. Mahomes, quick throw, and it's a dropped interception! Oh, he read it perfectly, and he dropped it! Eli Apple, who has been the worst Bengal defensive player all day. It's another overthrow to Robinson. It's right in his hands. Eli Apple drops a gimme interception. Oh, I can't believe it. I do not believe that. Eli Apple. Dude, that was game. That was game, and he dropped it. 3rd and 10 for Mahomes. Throws it downfield. Passes, intercepted anyway. They broke it up, and it's picked, and Kelsey might get a horse collar. He will not. But it is intercepted by Von Bell. This is unreal. From a near pick to a guaranteed pick, Von Bell with the interception. I mean, if Eli Apple picked off the previous pass, they would have just brought the field goal unit out there. He was looking for Hill. Jesse Bates knocked it away from Hill and right into the arms of Von Bell, who, again, was a former Saint, 2nd year with Cincinnati. They got their interception. It's not what they wanted it, but guess what? They'll take the pick. The Bengals got to go about 25 for a field goal. Burrow throws, pass caught. Higgins will get 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Second and 1. They get 9 for Higgins. McPherson warming up. Second and 10. They need 9 to get into range. Mixon will take the inside handoff. He busts it to the right, or the left rather. Cuts up the middle and then is brought down, but that is a first down. Need a yard, got 4. And Mahomes is pacing left and right on the sidelines. Remember, now that Von Bell got that interception, it is next score wins the game. Cincinnati can kick a field goal and win now. It's not Kansas City kicks a field goal, but Cincinnati has a chance to tie it or win it. No. This is now a free-for-all. Win. Next point, you win. Chase in motion. Handoff goes. Mixon takes it to the left. That's a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. And this was Chiefs' 4th straight year hosting the AFC Championship. They had a 2-run record during that span. Zach Taylor, what a turnaround it has been for him. From 2 wins his first year in the NFL to drafting Joe Burrow to this fantastic season. 2nd and 8. Burrow with the low snap. Throws. Pass complete. Higgins. It's a first down. And it's in field goal range for McPherson. You do not want to kick the field goal just yet, though. You definitely want to get closer. Unless it's 4th down, you're getting closer. 1st and 10. Cincinnati gets out of the huddle. Higgins with 6 receptions for 103 on the day. What a performance he's had. What an underrated season T. Higgins has had. 1st and 10. Ball placed at the 32. Handoff goes. Mixon up the middle to the 25. Oh, Mixon's pounding his chest. Don't celebrate. Don't celebrate just yet, Mixon. I know you're pumped, but don't celebrate till the game's over. That's my motto. As an athlete, I would never celebrate until the game's over. But 2nd and 3. Burrow. Well, gonna still go for it. Sample put in motion. Here's the handoff. Mixon takes it to the left. Mixon tries to cut up the middle, and he's brought down at the 12. They're really close. They might be thinking touchdown. Hey, the Patriots beat the Bengals with the touchdown back in the 2018 AFC Championship. Bengals must have took notes. They are right. I'm trying to not say much because I'm trying to not have an announcer jinx happen, but this is incredible. And Kansas City calls a timeout. Chiefs got 2 left now. Cincinnati still has all 3. I mean, why would Cincinnati call a timeout? Who the heck knows? Oh, if you're Kansas City, though, man, what a season it's been. Mahomes probably at his worst of his years starting in the NFL, but it really wasn't awful. I mean, what was it? 37 touchdowns to 13 picks. That's not bad. You got the 2 seed in the AFC. That's not bad. It's still very good. And Kansas City, I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. As long as they have Mahomes and Reed, they might be in cap trouble. They got Hill long term. They got Kelsey long term. They have L'Jarius Sneed long term. They got a lot of good young players still long term. I think Tyreek Hill's also long term. I think I mentioned him. You mentioned Chiefs just called a timeout. It's 10:52 to go in this first overtime. First and 10. Bengals now back in the huddle. And they will take the snap at the 12. Burrow. Handoff. Mixon up the middle to the 10. 2nd and 8. Goodness. I mean, Arrowhead's just dead silent, I'm sure. McPherson's still practicing his warm-ups. You're definitely not going to want to kick the field goal on 2nd down. They're probably going to kick the field goal on 3rd down just in case a bobble snap or whatever. Cincinnati has another shot at it. 2nd and 8, but yeah, you're right. But right now, as long as Mixon ain't going to fumble, you keep on running. And this one will be a knee by Burrow. And they will bring out McPherson. It's 3rd and 11. Kicked the game winner against Tennessee last week. And he's off to do the same this week. to send the Bengals to the Super Bowl for the first time in 34 years. He's 3 for 3 today from 32, 31, and 52. This one is also from 31. A chance for Super Bowl 56. The snap, the hold, it is good. It is good. Evan McPherson does it again. Oh, I'm losing my voice. The Bengals are in the Super Bowl. They did it. This is incredible. 27-24. The Bengals, for the first time since 1988, are off to the Super Bowl. This is incredible. I can't even believe it. My apologies for the voice cracks. I was way too excited. I knew he was going to make it. I was like, he made it. Dude, the Cincinnati Bengals, for the first time in my lifetime, they're in the Super Bowl. They've yet to win one, but this will be their third appearance. Bro, Burrow's ready to cry. Burrow's ready to freaking cry. Dude, this is incredible. From 4-12 to the Super Bowl. Bro, this is incredible. The Cinderella run. It's not done. It's got one last train stop. And that's at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The Bengals win in overtime, 27-24 off the 31-yard kick by McPherson. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your evening if you're a Cincinnati Bengal fan. This is your third Lamar Hunt trophy and the first one in 34 years. Enjoy it, because my goodness, after Carson Palmer tearing his ACL, Joe Burrow tearing his ACL, Montez Burfict and Adam Jones getting penalized late in the wild card game against Pittsburgh back in 2018. It's no more. The pain is washed for now. And you're playing in the Super Bowl 2 Sundays from today. I cannot believe the fact that the Cincinnati Bengals are playing in a Super Bowl in my lifetime. Wow. This is incredible. Let's see what Joe Burrow's got to say.
Had a great plan on the defensive side against us. We showed a little bit. Great job.
Speaking of defense.
That's the guy right there. He had a great play in the second half. Unbelievable. I'm just a little speechless right now. I don't even know what to say.
I'm sure you are. I can only imagine what was going through your head when you lost the coin flip in overtime to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. I mean, usually when you lose coin flip to those guys, you're going home. But, our defense really stepped up and made plays in the second half. And our offense made plays when we had to. I thought the offensive line played really well all day. We started running the ball there at the end. That's exciting. Big win for us.
On to the Super Bowl out of the town.
Sounds great.
Go enjoy this.
Sounds great, he says. Man, what a humble individual. What a humble individual he is. Oh, my God. People are already stampeding out of Arrowhead. Oh, my gosh. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your ball game, the Cincinnati Bengals, for the first time since January of 1989 actually, are going to be in the Super Bowl. Incredible. Who would have imagined saying the Bengals would be in the Super Bowl during the preseason? You would have been laughed out of the building. I would have told you should have gotten your brain examined, but guess what? They came back from 21 to 3 down. Their defense played superb the entire second half and overtime. And Evan McPherson, 11 for 11, 12 for 12 now with that kick, setting the rookie record for most kicks by a rookie kicker in a playoffs during a playoff year. The Bengals, it's not over. I'm really sad because this is what the 2017 Jaguars should have done. I'm rooting for Cincinnati no matter what. I will not be commentating the Super Bowl, but I will be rooting for Cincinnati. Just a little FYI. But all right, hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Grant Flo from Fletcher Sports Zone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Maybe San Francisco and LA will be just as insane as this one. For the first 34 years, the Bengals are in the Super Bowl. Remarkable.